Chapter 161 Dangerous Oil Tanker. Lin Tian's gaze swept across the area, and he simultaneously activated his sense of smell. A multitude of odors assaulted his olfactory cells. Fortunately, along with his heightened sense of smell, his tolerance for different smells had also increased significantly, otherwise, he would have gone mad. Where is the source of danger? Lin Tian became more vigilant. The target was likely Elder Shu. Elder Shu was extremely important, undoubtedly a key assassination target for the enemy country. His current priority was certainly not as high as Elder Shu's. However, if the enemy country confirmed that Grandmaster Lin was him, his assassination priority could very well catch up with Elder Shu's, even higher. There's no bomb in the car. Through the smells, Lin Tian quickly determined that the car he was driving was safe. With his current heightened sense of smell, he could easily detect a bomb in the car. No unusual smell, ruling out poison gas. In that case, at a distance, it's either a sniper rifle or a rocket. At close range, the source of danger is definitely in another car. Many thoughts flashed through Lin Tian's mind. Get out. The thought flashed through Lin Tian's mind, but he quickly dismissed it. If he pulled over, it would take a little time to get old Shu out of the car, and that time could be fatal. He could withstand a sniper rifle, but a rocket-propelled grenade might not. If he was driving, he could easily dodge a rocket-propelled grenade with his reaction speed. Old Shu, hold on tight. Lin Tian slammed on the accelerator. Danger might come from the surrounding cars. He had to avoid them. The cars the Luo family bought were all powerful, and with Lin Tian flooring the accelerator, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class sedan rapidly increased in speed. Target distance: 400 meters, 300 meters. Target is preparing to go straight at the intersection. Fire Dragon, turn right. The intelligence was quickly transmitted. The tanker truck driver received the order and turned right at the intersection. He carried it out without much thought. He had carried out such orders many times before and was already used to it. Lin Tian's gaze sharpened as he approached the intersection. About 100 meters away, he saw the tanker truck ahead. At the same time, his intuition told him it was even more dangerous. Something's wrong with the tanker truck. Using the tanker truck to create an accidental explosion. The thought flashed through Lin Tian's mind instantly. As the car reached the intersection, Lin Tian swerved the steering wheel sharply. His car quickly drifted and made a U-turn. He didn't know what would happen if he turned left, nor did he know if there was another tanker truck if he turned right, and he definitely couldn't go any further ahead. He knew the opposite lane was safe. Making a U-turn was the best option. Screech! The tires screeched against the pavement as this executive sedan completed a perfect drift and U-turn amidst the traffic. Damn, what are you doing? You want to die. Some drivers in the opposite lane were quite frightened. Old Shu was wearing his seatbelt, and after Lin Tian's reminder, he held on tight, so he was unharmed during the high-speed drift. Xiao Lin, what's going on? Lin Tian slowed down, and Old Shu asked. Old Shu, I feel there's something wrong with that tanker truck ahead. If we get too close, there's likely to be a huge explosion. Lin Tian said in a deep voice. A tanker truck explosion, if it's close enough, even if he were a martial arts grandmaster, he wouldn't have any chance of survival. Old Shu would be even less likely to survive. The target may have received intelligence and turned around. Operation failed. Immediately erase all traces and move. The personnel involved in the operation swiftly carried out the order. The tanker truck driver didn't move. He wasn't part of the operation, he was just an insignificant pawn. Hello. I need to call the police. Lin Tian pulled over and called the police. That tanker truck definitely needed to be thoroughly investigated. Whoosh whoosh, soon, police cars caught up with the tanker truck. Receiving the alarm that the tanker truck might explode, the police were terrified. This was no small matter anywhere. In the capital, it was even more serious. Officer, what's the matter? The tanker truck was stopped, and the driver asked Yehuoda. Follow the police car. The police officer who got out of the police car said sternly. A dozen minutes later, the police car led the tanker truck off the road to a very open area. Hands up and stay away from the vehicle. A police officer shouted through a loudspeaker. The driver, bewildered, raised his hand and moved away from the vehicle. Another empty tanker truck pulled up, and fuel began to be transferred from the tanker to the empty truck. Captain Liang, an abnormal dispatch order has been confirmed. The dispatch order given to driver Wang Ping was given by Xiao Gang's son, who is studying abroad. Wang Ping accepted orders from someone else. Liang Zhengbang, the on-site commander, received the information. Has the person who called the police been identified? Liang Zhengbang inquired. Confirmed. The person who called the police is Lin Tian, the boyfriend of Luo Hongquan's daughter. Our people are approaching his vehicle. Liang Zhengbang said, be polite. He's the person who called the police, not a suspect, and the Luo family isn't an ordinary family. A police car approached Lin Tian's vehicle at that moment. Lin Tian stopped. Soon, someone got out of the police car and approached. Here, Lin Tian handed over his national security identification. Academician Shu is in the passenger seat. I noticed something amiss with the tanker truck ahead, so he turned around urgently. Won't I get points deducted? Lin Tian chuckled and joked. The policeman was taken aback. Lin Tian was actually a member of the National Security Bureau, and he even had an academician in his car. Any academician in the country is a precious asset. Those who can enjoy assassination treatment are even more extraordinary. Comrade, please escort me to the research institute. Academician Shu said. Please wait a moment. The policeman quickly reported the situation. Woo. Soon, 3 more police cars arrived, and the 4 cars escorted Lin Tian and his companion to the research institute. Little Lin, would you like to come in and have a seat? Ordinary people can't go in here, but if you want to visit, my doors are always open for you. Academician Shu said with a smile. Lin Tian shook his head. Old Shu, I won't go in for a visit. I still need to investigate this matter when I get back. Okay. Old Shu nodded. He knew Lin Tian was skilled with computers, perhaps he could find something. An hour later, Lin Tian returned to the Luo family home. At the tanker truck, most of the fuel had finally been transferred away. Team leader Liang, we've found something. A remote-controlled explosive device was found inside the tanker truck. The bomb disposal team quickly made their discovery. Liang Zhengbang took a deep breath. He felt a lingering fear. If Lin Tian hadn't noticed the anomaly, the explosion of the tanker truck on the road would have had a tremendous impact. Leaving aside the casualties among ordinary people, the consequences would have been severe if Lin Tian and Academician Shu had died. He didn't know Academician Shu's specific job, but his superiors quickly dispatched 4 police cars to escort him. Liang Zhengbang already knew Lin Tian's information. Lin Tian had made a name for himself at the youth martial arts tournament. He was likely a martial arts master, and Grandmaster Lin was very likely his teacher. The death of either of them would be a catastrophic event. If they had been near the tanker truck and it had exploded, there was a high probability that both of them would have died. The thought sent chills down Liang Zhengbang's spine. Chapter 162. Daughter, don't be so reserved, beep beep. Lin Tian's phone rang. Hello. Lin Tian answered the phone. Luo Bingning was beside him. After Lin Tian answered, Luo Bingning got up and moved a little away. The call Lin Tian received might involve classified information. The caller was Liang Zhengbang. Liang Zhengbang said, Comrade Lin Tian, this is Liang Zhengbang, the police officer in charge of this operation. Thank you for your reminder call. We found a small amount of explosives inside the tanker truck. The explosives have been safely diffused. Lin Tian smiled and said, Officer Liang, thank you for your hard work. It would be best to conduct a wider search. Liang Zhengbang said in a deep voice, Don't worry, we will definitely search. I didn't expect the enemy to be so ruthless. Comrade Lin Tian, thank you again for your help. Liang Zhengbang quickly hung up. He was a little puzzled about how Lin Tian discovered it, but Lin Tian was likely a martial arts master, and it was normal for martial arts masters to have special abilities. There was no need to delve into it. Or perhaps Lin Tian heard the voice. Brother Tian, you just mentioned checking, is there a problem? Luo Bingning approached, asking with a puzzled look. Lin Tian glanced at the bronze treasure chest above Luo Bingning's head. He figured telling Luo Bingning about today's events was fine. It could also serve as a warning to her. On the way back with Elder Shu, I don't know if it was a martial artist's intuition or a feng shui master's intuition, but I had a bad feeling. Luo Bingning's heart tightened. Lin Tian had returned safely, but Luo Bingning was still a little nervous. Had Lin Tian been attacked on the way? When we passed an intersection, I saw a tanker truck ahead, and my intuition told me it was even more dangerous. I immediately changed direction. The police just called to say they found explosives in the tanker truck. Lin Tian recounted calmly. Luo Bingning's face paled slightly. She was terrified. If Lin Tian hadn't discovered it, she might have died. Life and death hung in the balance. The bronze treasure chest above Luo Bingning's head suddenly transformed into a silver one. Hey, that wasn't all it took. Lin Tian chuckled inwardly. Bingning, if you ever encounter danger, don't try to handle it yourself. Contact me immediately. I can handle it. Lin Tian reached out and patted Luo Bingning's head with a smile. The silver treasure chest vanished instantly. Ding! Silver treasure chest opened. Congratulations, Master, your driving skills have reached the Grandmaster level. The system's voice rang in Lin Tian's mind. Not bad. Lin Tian was quite satisfied. Before today, he felt that Grandmaster level driving skills were a bit of a waste, but now he didn't think so. Grandmaster level driving skills might not be enough in extreme situations, but high driving skills could save his life in dangerous situations. Lin Tian, want me to get you some late-night snacks? Shu Yin's voice rang out from upstairs. She had a smile on her face. Lin Tian withdrew his hand, and Luo Bingning blushed. Her mother had probably seen him pat her head. Auntie, no need, no need. I need to go back to my room to cultivate. Lin Tian looked up and said. Luo Bingning felt embarrassed, but he wasn't. What was wrong with his wife giving him a head pat? All right, then, get some rest after you finish cultivating. Shu Yin went back to her room. She said to Luo Hongquan. Honey, I just saw Lin Tian patting Bingning's head. His gesture and the way he looked at her were so affectionate. Luo Hongquan smiled. They were able to be together thanks to my dad. If he hadn't insisted, they would have missed their chance. Yes, Shu Yin nodded. I'll apologize to Dad tomorrow. We've argued several times about this. Luo Hongquan shook his head. There's no need to apologize. Nobody knows how outstanding Lin Tian is. My dad really hit the jackpot. Shu Yin said, he's an elder, it's no big deal for me to apologize. Honey, Bingning and the others are going back tomorrow. I'm a little reluctant to see them go. Luo Hongquan chuckled. Bingning has to work, and we have things to do too. Can we just stay home all the time? Their relationship will develop faster if they go back and have some alone time. By the way, I told you to ask Bingning to be a little more proactive. Did you tell Bingning? Shu Yin said, I'll talk to her later. Lin Tian went back to his room, and Luo Bingning followed suit. Mom, what are you doing here? I'm going to sleep. Shu Yin went into Luo Bingning's room. She was a little embarrassed to have been seen by Shu Yin. You silly girl, I'm your mother, can't I even come into your room? Have you forgotten your mother now that you have a husband? Shu Yin tapped Luo Bingning's forehead with her finger. Mom, what nonsense are you talking about? Luo Bingning said coquettishly. Shu Yin pulled Luo Bingning's hand and sat her down on the edge of the bed. Bingning, Lin Tian treats you very well. You're married now, sometimes you shouldn't be so reserved. Mom, no. Why are you bringing this up? Luo Bingning said, her face flushed. Shu Yin said, where are you saying no? You have a marriage certificate, and it's been over a month. Tell me, where are you at? Mom, Luo Bingning was extremely shy. I'm your mother, why are you shy? Let me tell you, there are plenty of excellent girls in this world. Someone like Lin Tian might be one of a kind in the whole world. If he's taken away, you won't even have time to cry. Shu Yin warned Luo Bingning. Luo Bingning paused, then said, probably not. Shu Yin said, it's easier for a woman than a man to pursue a man, you should understand that, right? Others don't know Lin Tian's true situation, but they already know that Lin Tian is likely a martial arts master. His master is very likely Grandmaster Lin. Do you think that families with outstanding girls might encourage them to approach Lin Tian? Luo Bingning's expression changed slightly. Shu Yin said, if I'm not mistaken, there have definitely been some new tenants in your neighborhood recently, and most of them are beautiful girls from prominent families. Huh? Luo Bingning stared blankly at Shu Yin. Shu Yin said, our family is only a little wealthy. Since you were a little older, how many talented young men have wanted to be near you? Just considering those who have been exposed so far, Lin Tian is very likely a martial arts master, and possibly a martial arts grandmaster in the future. He could live for nearly 200 years. Marrying him would mean he could protect a family for 1 or 200 years. Assuming a generation is 30 years, he could protect a family for 5 or 6 generations. How attractive do you think that is? Luo Bingning swallowed hard. It seems more attractive than our family's meager wealth. Xu Yin said, it's not just a little bit. There are quite a few people in this world whose assets far exceed ours. Are there any more like him? Luo Bingning took out her phone and entered the residence's group chat. The group chat was quite busy, she never used to read it. Mom, there's a discussion in the residence's group chat that there are quite a few pretty faces in the neighborhood. Should I move? Luo Bingning frowned slightly. Xu Yin shook her head. Where would you move to? If you move elsewhere, they'll definitely move there too. Besides, Bingning, you're great too. Don't be afraid of them. Chapter 163 Am I only worth 1 million? Mom, do I have to fawn over Lin Tian? I don't know how. I think our current relationship is pretty good. Luo Bingning frowned slightly. Xu Yin shook her head. It's not about you fawning over Lin Tian, just be a little proactive and not too aloof and reserved. A beautiful relationship is a two-way street. If it requires you to unilaterally please him, it loses its meaning. Other families need to consider family succession, but you don't need to consider your family, you only need to consider yourself. Your father and mother just want you to be happy. If we separate one day and you feel happy, we'll support you. Luo Bingning hugged Xu Yin. Mom. What's wrong? Xu Yin asked. Luo Bingning shook her head. It's nothing, I just wanted to hug you. Mom, don't worry, we'll definitely be fine. If Lin Tian doesn't want me anymore, I'll come back and sponge off you, hee hee. Xu Yin said indulgently, go ahead and sponge off us. Our family fortune is more than you could ever finish in 10 lifetimes. You understand what mom means, right? Luo Bingning nodded repeatedly, giggling, I understand, your daughter is a top student from Peking University, after all. Xu Yin stood up. Okay, go to sleep early. Xu Yin left Luo Bingning and touched her face. Her face was a little hot. How can I take the initiative? I don't know how. Luo Bingning buried her head in the pillow, muttering to herself. The phone that sent the instructions to Xiao Gang belongs to a poor old man. Someone used his SIM card. The extra money Xiao Gang's son received was in cash. Lin Tian frowned slightly. He was a highly skilled hacker, but his opponent was extremely professional, employing methods that bypassed network security and lacked real-world isolation. Like the phone used to issue commands, how can I trace that? An impoverished elderly person could likely be found, but would they remember who authorized them to register the SIM card years ago? Not to mention the elderly, even young people wouldn't remember. Tracing it through the phone number is impossible. As for Xiao Gang's son, I'd need real-world connections. Lin Tian thought to himself. No one was following me at the time, but could they pinpoint my location so precisely using road surveillance? Lin Tian quickly hacked into the road surveillance system, and soon discovered some clues. Indeed, a cyber expert had hacked into the road surveillance system. There are cameras everywhere on the road, the opponent could pinpoint his location very accurately through each camera. Not bad, but still no match for me. Lin Tian quickly traced the trail left behind. Damn it! Lin Tian cursed under his breath after a short while. The trail couldn't continue, the computer the opponent used must have been completely destroyed. The final IP address was located overseas. Lin Tian checked the area around the IP address, there were no surveillance systems, making it impossible to find the target through this. Very professional espionage. Perhaps it's a state-sponsored operation, Japan, or the United States. Lin Tian thought to himself. Japan and China have a long-standing feud, and the United States and China are fierce competitors. These two countries are the most likely candidates. Of course, other countries are not impossible. Some countries are much weaker than China, but they don't believe they are weaker. For example, South Korea. For example, India. Some countries might even want to stir up conflict and muddy the waters so they can profit from it. Lin Tian shook his head inwardly. Even with his current world-class hacking skills, he wasn't omnipotent, he still needed to improve his other abilities. It's a pity my godlike sense of smell was useless this time. Without the other parties showing themselves, we couldn't find the target. Lin Tian thought to himself. This case will probably be transferred to the National Security Bureau for investigation. I wonder if we can find any clues from a practical standpoint. After careful consideration, Lin Tian started researching the Yamaguchi Gumi. The Yamaguchi Gumi issue hadn't been dealt with yet. Misa Iba was a member of the Yamaguchi Gumi. He hadn't forgotten that the Yamaguchi Gumi had sent spies to target him, but seeing his father-in-law in the capital was more important. Countless evil deeds, too numerous to count. A cold glint flashed in Lin Tian's eyes. He spent an hour uncovering a great deal of dirt on the Yamaguchi Gumi, covering all aspects of their organization. Kidnapping, murder, these were commonplace. The Yamaguchi Gumi used to be the largest Yakuza group in Japan. Now it has gone out of business and operates as a company, but many of the things it does in the shadows are still too much for people to bear. The Yamaguchi Gumi controls many listed companies, some of which are quite large. Perhaps we can take this opportunity to make a profit. Lin Tian muttered to himself. He didn't immediately expose the damaging information he possessed. He had over $400 million in overseas accounts. He could short sell the stocks of companies owned by the Yamaguchi Gumi. The Yamaguchi Gumi is powerful. Exposing a small amount of damaging information wouldn't be a big deal. But Lin Tian possessed a vast amount of damaging information. Moreover, much of it was high profile. If it were exposed, the stock prices of those companies would plummet. He could easily leverage his funds to short sell and double his money. $480 million with a profit of 1 or 2 times, amounts to a staggering $500 million to $1 billion. Greetings, guys. Lin Tian entered Hellfire's private group chat. The group chat was the same one they'd used recently. After 2 unsuccessful attempts, they gave up resistance. Welcome, boss. King, the leader of the Hellfire organization, immediately spoke up. Since giving up resistance, and even subtly acknowledging Lin Tian as their new leader, they'd been sleeping soundly lately. Welcome, boss. The others quickly chimed in. Lin Tian asked, does anyone here know how to short sell stocks? Boss, we basically all do. We get insider information, and we've made some money from it before. King replied. Lin Tian said, I'll give you the money to operate, short some Yamaguchi Gumi companies. I'll send you their inside information, when to release it is up to you. If you want to make money together, I don't object. King and the others' expressions changed slightly. Boss, the Yamaguchi Gumi has top-tier hackers. If they find out about us, we're afraid we won't have a good time. Lin Tian said, give me a file on their top hackers. King quickly gave Lin Tian and the other 2 their information. Boss, those 3 are pretty good. We don't even consider the rest of them a threat. Lin Tian said, I'll take care of them. Don't disappoint me, or you'll definitely be worse off than them. Lin Tian then left the group chat. Ding. King and his team received a text message shortly after. The money they had lost was back in their accounts, but they knew it wasn't theirs anymore. Anyone who dared to steal it was doomed. Top hackers from the Yamaguchi Gumi, huh? Lin Tian muttered to himself. He quickly checked and soon confirmed that the information King had given him was accurate. He also found the addresses of the 3 Yamaguchi Gumi hackers. It was late. 1 was online, 1 was at a bar, and the other was asleep in bed. After thinking for a moment, Lin Tian entered the dark web. The dark web contained assassin websites, and quite a few at that. Lin Tian entered Netherworld. Netherworld was the world's top assassin website, bar none. Hey, good news as soon as you come in. Lin Tian smirked. His name was prominently displayed on Netherworld's latest bounty list, with a reward of $1 million. That's a bit disrespectful. Am I only worth $1 million? Chapter 164. The assassins were all stunned. Lin Tian quickly began investigating. He discovered the funds came from a very ordinary account, but he couldn't pinpoint the specific organization offering the bounty. Find an ordinary person, use their account to transfer the money to the dark web. Even if he found that person, it wouldn't matter. Those who offer bounties on the dark web are usually well informed and take precautions to prevent being traced online. Eastern Sakura country. Lin Tian's eyes flashed. Although he couldn't determine the specific strength, the account belonged to Eastern Sakura country, meaning it was highly likely that someone from there had offered the bounty. The Yamaguchi Gumi sent spies to gather evidence. With Iba Misa captured, the probability of the Yamaguchi Gumi offering a bounty for him was low. Lin Tian guessed it was related to the youth martial arts tournament. At the youth martial arts tournament, he killed 3 people from Eastern Sakura country, each backed by a powerful organization. It wouldn't be difficult for their backers to come up with $1 million. Master Lin was likely his master. They didn't dare retaliate openly, so they paid assassins to avenge them. $1 million is no small sum. Some assassins, with no ties to their profession, might actually take the job. Lin Tian's eyes narrowed. An assassin had accepted the bounty. A 4-star assassin had accepted the bounty on him. Assassins in the underworld are ranked as follows: 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, and the king of assassins. A 4-star assassin is already very powerful. There are requirements regarding the number of kills, the difficulty of the mission, and the mission completion rate. Who's so greedy for money that they'd risk their life? Exactly. This Lin Tian may be young, but he's likely a martial arts master. That's one thing, but his master is very likely a martial arts grandmaster from China. Martial arts grandmasters are not to be trifled with. The bounty poster still had comments, and in a short time, dozens of assassins had already left messages. $1 million bounty has attracted a lot of attention from assassins, but many are hesitant to take on this lucrative opportunity. Let alone a grandmaster, even a martial arts master is difficult to kill. The first shot failed, and there was likely no second chance. Moreover, the martial arts master was incredibly fast. It was highly probable that after the first shot, the martial arts master would retaliate. HMPH. Lin Tian snorted coldly. A bounty of only $1 million for killing him, could he tolerate that? He quickly found out who the assassin who had accepted the job was. The underworld had top-tier hackers, but their skills were inferior to his. Rupert, 4-star assassin. Accepted 43 jobs, completed 41, assassinated 54 people. Total bounty received, $12.36 million. First target, Lin Tian found out all the information about the assassin who had accepted the job. Soon, he posted the information in the comments section. What's going on? The other assassins who were following were dumbfounded. Who accepted the job was a secret, and it had been directly exposed. Who Rupert killed was top secret. If this were exposed, would the families of the assassinated victims forgive him? Many of them were important figures. Fuck. Rupert was also looking at the comments. Seeing the information Lin Tian had released, his face turned incredibly grim. Ding. Just then, his phone beeped with a text message notification. Ding, ding. Soon, 2 more notifications sounded. Rupert picked it up and looked at it. Fuck, fuck. His face darkened further upon seeing the 3 text messages. All the money in his 3 bank cards had been transferred out. He only had 3 cards, totaling $9 million. A man like him, traveling the world, hadn't bought a house. With his money gone, he was left penniless. Soon, Lin Tian also forwarded Rupert's 3 text messages. Rupert's bank cards have all been emptied. That's terrifying, all in such a short time. Messages quickly appeared on the message board. Hearing the news, more assassins logged onto the website to watch. Rupert, do you want your money back? Do you want to live? Smash your left and right thumbs with a hammer, and half your money will be back. If you don't do it, this $9 million will be used as a bounty for your death. The choice is yours. Lin Tian posted the message on the message board. Rupert's face was incredibly grim. Using his own money as a bounty for his death, this was a cruel act. You have half a minute to consider. The mission will be issued in half a minute, and your address will be published. Rupert was incredibly conflicted. A $9 million bounty would definitely attract 5-star assassins. Could he escape their pursuit? Besides, there was a mysterious hacker monitoring his movements. Are you sure you'll return half the money? Rupert replied. Of course, isn't my reputation worth more than that? Rupert took a deep breath. I'll smash it now. He quickly found a hammer. Rupert slammed it down hard. His right thumb was instantly smashed to pieces, and Rupert almost fainted from the pain. Fuck, fuck. Rupert cursed under his breath. With his trembling right hand, he grabbed the hammer and smashed it down on his left thumb as well. Snap. After finishing, Rupert, pale-faced, took a picture and uploaded it. Ding. Rupert quickly received a bank text message. Half of his money had been returned to his card. Lin Tian also uploaded this bank text message notification. The number of assassins watching had grown to several hundred by now. They watched silently, none of them replying. They were all terrified. If this happens again, the underworld will cease to exist. Lin Tian didn't post this in the comments section, but rather it appeared on the computer of Underworld's most powerful hacker, Mingyan. Hiss. Mingyan gasped. He had just been investigating Lin Tian, but not only had he failed to find anything, Lin Tian had also silently tracked him down. Mingyan, you have a lot of money. A beautiful wife, a son, and 2 beautiful daughters, truly a winner in life. A few more lines of text appeared on the desktop. Mingyan's expression changed, and he quickly said, Your Excellency, please rest assured, our underworld will absolutely not place any more bounties targeting Lin Tian or any of his relatives. Lin Tian sent the information of the 3 Yamaguchi Gumi members to Mingyan. Don't let these 3 see the sun tomorrow. My lord, as you wish. Mingyan replied quickly. Although the Yamaguchi Gumi is powerful, with the power of the underworld, killing 3 Yamaguchi Gumi hackers would be a piece of cake. There are quite a few assassins registered in the underworld of Dongjiang Kingdom. Even without monetary bounties, the underworld offers points to motivate assassins, allowing them to level up. Higher levels mean higher level missions. The underworld quickly made the arrangements. Take care of 3 Yamaguchi Gumi members, and they're giving such high points. With these points, I can level up to level 5. A 4-star assassin from Dongjiang Kingdom quickly began his operation. All 3 targets had addresses. And they were all in the same city, making them easy to eliminate. Snap. The first target's neck was quickly snapped in his sleep. Who? The second target was a reclusive night owl. He heard a slight noise, but before he could act, a throwing knife instantly pierced his head. The third target was in a bar. A dagger pierced his heart. Chapter 165 Treating Brother Yang Fei. Guys, everyone, the Yamaguchi Gumi is in trouble. All 3 top hackers on our list are dead. A message appeared in Hellfire's encrypted group chat. Viper, is the news confirmed? King quickly messaged to inquire. Viper replied, one of the 3 died in a bar. Upon discovering this, the Yamaguchi Gumi immediately contacted the others. The other 2 died at home. The Yamaguchi Gumi is now frantically searching for the killer. King quickly accessed the East Sakura network and soon found relevant information. King, I found another piece of news. The underworld has been hacked, and a 4-star assassin has been exposed. A top hacker forced him to smash his own fingers. Another hacker messaged in the group chat, also sending a video file. King and his team were shocked after watching the video. Rupert's bank account was completely drained. It looked so familiar. The boss targeting them wasn't even afraid of the underworld. Everyone, keep this a secret. Otherwise, those 3 Yamaguchi Gumi members might end up like us. King solemnly warned the others. King, don't worry. Even if the news gets out, the Yamaguchi Gumi can't do anything to the boss, but they can kill us. Indeed, we'd all be dead even if the boss doesn't make a move. I want to live a few more years. The others chimed in. King said, everyone get ready. Once the East Asian stock market opens, we'll go all out to raise funds and short sell against the Yamaguchi Gumi. Now, let me assign tasks. East Asian country, Yamaguchi Gumi headquarters. Yamaguchi Gumi leader Yamaguchi Fujiwara's face was incredibly grim. He had been sleeping soundly in the middle of the night when he was woken up. If it were good news, that would be fine. But it was terrible news. All 3 of their Yamaguchi Gumi's top hackers had been assassinated. Have you found anything? Yamaguchi Fujiwara gritted his teeth. Team leader, not yet. The killer must be a very skilled assassin. There are no fingerprints, and the surveillance footage doesn't show any useful images. Someone showed Yamaguchi Fujiwara a video. The person in the video was dressed in black, wearing a black mask, and deliberately kept their head down as they passed the surveillance camera. Yamaguchi Fujiwara knew that finding a professional killer through such footage was undoubtedly a pipe dream. You can leave. Yamaguchi Fujiwara waved his hand. His subordinates quickly withdrew. Father, could it be Master Lin? Yamaguchi Fujiwara's son, Yamaguchi Taro, asked. No. Yamaguchi Fujiwara shook his head. If it were Master Lin from China who came to kill, it wouldn't be them who died, it could be our whole family. All 3 of them are hackers, perhaps related to the internet. We might be facing a powerful cyber attack. Yamaguchi Fujiwara's expression was grave. The Yamaguchi Gumi was powerful, with many talented people in the cyber field, but they needed top-tier experts in cyber matters. Father, then we must be prepared. Yamaguchi Fujiwara contacted other forces overnight. In case of a cyber attack, other experts would help them defend themselves. The night gradually passed. Many members of the Yamaguchi Gumi worked through the night, but to no avail. The killer left no useful clues. The perpetrator was a 4-star assassin, who had already killed dozens of people. They were definitely professionals at this. The capital city, the Ouyang family. Today, Lin Tian and Luo Bingning returned to S City, but before going back, he had to visit his brother, Ouyang Fei, at the Ouyang family home. During the youth martial arts tournament, Ouyang Fei mentioned that his older brother had been crippled, suffering comminuted fractures in both legs. The hospital had done everything in its power to treat him, but it hadn't been cured, and Ouyang Fei's brother now lived in a wheelchair. Lin Tian, welcome, welcome, Ouyang Fei's father, Ouyang Shang, said warmly. Ouyang Shang was a martial arts master, and at the mid-stage of master level. If it weren't for his eldest son, Ouyang Qing's accident, Ouyang Shang might already be at the late stage of martial arts master level. Uncle Ouyang, you don't need to be so polite. Ouyang Fei and I are good brothers. He used to take great care of me, Lin Tian said with a smile. Ouyang Shang said, you're hiding your strength. With your abilities, you don't need his care at all. Lin Tian thought to himself, if he hadn't awakened the system, he would be nothing in front of Ouyang Fei. Ouyang Fei came from a powerful family, and his own martial arts cultivation was also quite good. Ouyang Fei said, Brother Lin, I originally wanted to take my brother to S City to find you, but he doesn't want to go through any more trouble. He hasn't gotten up yet. Lin Tian said, let's go see your brother first. It's been 5 years, I'm not sure I can cure him. Okay. Ouyang Fei nodded. He led Lin Tian to Ouyang Qing's room. Brother, my good brother Lin Tian is here. Ouyang Fei shouted loudly. Ouyang Qing struggled to sit up. He clasped his hands in a fist and said, Lin Tian, thank you for avenging me. I am deeply grateful. My brother said your medical skills are quite good, but please don't treat me. My leg is beyond hope. Lin Tian shook his head. I didn't avenge you. I only killed 3 arrogant dogs from Dongying Kingdom. Do you want to take revenge yourself? If you say no, I'm too lazy to treat you and will just turn around and leave. Ouyang Fei's eyes showed anxiety. Ouyang Qing was silent for a while before nodding. Yes, of course I want to. I think about it every day and night, but do I really still have hope? Ouyang Qing's eyes reddened as he spoke. Give me your hand. Lin Tian sat down and said. Ouyang Qing extended his hand, and Lin Tian began to take his pulse. After taking his pulse, Lin Tian placed his hand on his knee and used his internal energy to carefully examine it. Brother Lin, how is it? Ouyang Fei asked anxiously. Lin Tian smiled, the situation is much better than I estimated. The bones aren't broken that badly. Lin Tian, can you treat this? Ouyang Qing asked in a trembling voice. Lin Tian nodded, I can treat it, it depends on how you want it treated. First, I won't touch your bones, I'll help you restore your meridians and open them up, and you can stand and walk. But your leg won't be fully recovered. Second, I'll have to break your bones open and then reset them, and this process can't be done with anesthesia. Your leg will be at least 90% recovered by then. Ouyang Qing said without hesitation, I choose the second option. Are you sure? Lin Tian asked. Ouyang Qing nodded solemnly, I'm sure. There's hope for recovery. I can endure the pain, no matter how much it hurts. Lin Tian nodded slightly, all right, let's begin immediately. I have to catch my flight after treating you. Ouyang Qing lay back down. Lin Tian took out his silver needles. After inserting a few needles, Ouyang Qing completely lost sensation in both legs. Lin Tian grabbed his right knee with his right hand. Crack, crack. A dozen or so sounds of bones breaking rang out in succession. Lin Tian used his internal energy to precisely break the bones where needed. Lin Tian, it doesn't hurt. Ouyang Qing asked blankly. Lin Tian smiled, I can't use anesthesia, but I can seal your senses with these silver needles. If you don't have the guts to choose the second option, I'll save my energy. Being an ordinary person isn't bad either. Ouyang Qing. Crack, crack. Soon, Ouyang Qing's left kneecap shattered again. Half an hour later, Lin Tian used his hands and internal energy to reconnect Ouyang Qing's bones and meridians. The meridians were now open again. I have to remove the needle, it will hurt a lot. Lin Tian reminded her. Ouyang Qing silently stuffed a towel into her mouth. Lin Tian had said it hurt a lot, so it definitely wouldn't be easy. Lin Tian quickly removed the silver needles. Ah, Yang Qing groaned, his teeth clenched and veins bulging on his forehead. Chapter 166. A special gift. The initial excruciating pain subsided slightly. Brother Qing, the meridians in your legs are now open. Try cultivating, let your internal energy flow through the meridians, Lin Tian said. Because the meridians in his legs were blocked, Yang Qing hadn't cultivated for a long time, and his cultivation had deteriorated considerably. Closing his eyes, he endured the excruciating pain and began to cultivate. Slightly, wisps of internal energy slowly gathered in his meridians. The internal energy gradually entered his legs. Previously, the internal energy couldn't advance further into his legs. Although his legs had blood vessels providing energy, he couldn't stand up. The left leg is open, Yang Qing said excitedly. His internal energy slowly entered the meridians of his calf. After circulating once, the internal energy entered his right leg. Your right leg is open too. Lin Tian, thank you so much. Yang Qing said excitedly. Lin Tian smiled. From now on, you'll have to get used to cultivating while lying down, and you need to cultivate for at least 10 hours a day. This will help your neglected cultivation recover faster, and it will also speed up the recovery of your leg. I'll prescribe 2 doses of medicine for you, one for external application and one for internal use. In about 10 days, you'll be able to get out of bed and walk with support. In about a month, you'll be able to walk freely, but to fully recover to your previous state, it will probably take 2 or 3 months. Yang Qing was overjoyed. Yang Shang and Yang Fei were also very excited. This result was already quite good. Lin Tian smiled. How to apply the medicine, how to ensure the bones don't shift again, you don't need to explain these things, right? Yang Shang was also nearby, and he quickly said, no need, I'll have a few doctors come to take care of you. Lin Tian nodded. Lin Tian, I have something for you. Yang Shang retrieved a wooden box from under Yang Qing's bed. He opened it, revealing a piece of dark green jade. This is a piece of jade that our Yang family ancestors obtained. Our family's martial arts practice is related to this. Yang Shang said. Yang Qing was taken aback. Dad, didn't you take this a long time ago? It's a waste to keep it here. He wore the jade after his leg injury, but after a year it had no effect, so he insisted on stopping wearing it. It should have some effect. Since you didn't want to wear it, we hid it under your bed. Yang Shang said with a smile. Lin Tian, both brothers have received your help. This jade is for you, please don't find it offensive. Lin Tian quickly replied, Uncle Yang, this won't do. It's a family heirloom of your Yang family. How can I accept it? Yang Shang smiled and said, family heirloom isn't as important as a person. Our Yang family has produced grandmasters before, and our ancestors said this would be more useful to a grandmaster. With your talent, you'll definitely become a grandmaster someday. Yang Fei thought to himself, Lin Tian is already a grandmaster. Brother Lin, please accept it. If you don't need it, you can give it back to us later. This thing isn't very useful to us. Yang Fei said. Yang Qing also chimed in with persuasion. Let me see what this is. Lin Tian picked up the jade from the wooden box. He probed the jade with his inner energy and felt a powerful energy. This is a spirit stone. There are still spirit stones left over. Lin Tian was shocked. The spiritual energy leaving a spirit stone dissipates. Only very large, high-grade spirit stones have a chance of surviving. Uncle Yang, it's a spirit stone. Grandmasters can slowly absorb the spiritual energy within, and it also releases a very faint amount of spiritual energy into the surrounding area. Your Yang family has practiced martial arts for generations, which is related to its release of spiritual energy. Lin Tian said. He thought of Luo Bingning. Luo Bingning possessed a top-tier immortal cultivation physique. Although she was just an ordinary person, she carried this, and she could absorb the spiritual energy within it. Moreover, her absorption speed was much faster than that of a martial arts grandmaster. Absorbing spiritual energy could enhance Luo Bingning's physique. Her situation was special. Without enhancing her physique, Lin Tian dared not open the meridians within her body. Otherwise, the ice soul eruption would have a greater impact on her. Yang Shang laughed. You recognized it, so it seems you're destined for it. Whatever it is, it's yours now. Brother Lin, take it. It'll be good for you. Yang Fei winked. Grandmasters can absorb the spiritual energy inside. Isn't Lin Tian a martial arts grandmaster? Perfect, Lin Tian can use it. There's no chance for the three of them, father and sons, to become grandmasters. Lin Tian, you should accept it. You've done our Ouyang family a great favor. Ouyang Qing also spoke up. Lin Tian nodded slightly. I am indeed useful, so I'll accept it. Ouyang, you can tell your dad and brother about my situation, just don't let more people know. I have to catch my flight, I'll head out now. Ouyang Shang was taken aback. Lin Tian, aren't you going to eat lunch? Lin Tian smiled. Uncle Ouyang, it's still early, I have a lot of things to take care of at Bingning Company. If you eat lunch first, she won't need to go to the company today. Lin Tian quickly drove away. After seeing Lin Tian off, Ouyang Fei went back to Ouyang Qing's room. Ouyang Shang looked at Ouyang Qing. Lin Tian hadn't let him see him off. Xiao Fei, what did Lin Tian ask you to say just now? Ouyang Shang asked. Ouyang Fei locked the door, smiling as he said, Dad, weren't you wondering why I broke through so quickly before? Lin Tian helped me open some meridians. He's a martial arts grandmaster. Ouyang Shang's eyes widened, and Ouyang Qing, lying down, was equally shocked. Lin Tian is so young, and he's a martial arts grandmaster. Ouyang Shang asked incredulously. Ouyang Fei nodded. He is indeed a grandmaster. Ouyang Shang swallowed hard. This news was too astonishing. Xiao Fei, Grandmaster Lin is at least at the late Grandmaster stage. Lin Tian shouldn't be the masked man Grandmaster Lin, right? Ouyang Shang inquired. Ouyang Fei shook his head. Brother Lin didn't say, and I didn't ask. Whether Brother Lin is the masked man or not isn't important. Ouyang Shang nodded slightly. He's so young and already a martial arts grandmaster. Even if he's not the masked hero, he's incredibly powerful. Lying on the bed, Ouyang Qing said, Dad, this isn't just powerful, it's monstrous talent. Don't forget, he's not only strong in martial arts but also in medicine. Brother, you're lucky to have a brother like him, and it's a blessing for the entire Ouyang family. He might even become a grandmaster of martial arts in the future. Ouyang Shang took a deep breath. A martial arts grandmaster was already incredibly impressive. A grandmaster of martial arts, he dared not even dream of it. Ouyang Fei said, Dad, brother, you must keep this a secret. Don't worry. Ouyang Shang nodded. Ouyang Qing on the bed also nodded slightly. Since the Ouyang family has a spirit jade, there must be more on earth. Lin Tian, driving away, revealed excitement in his eyes. He hadn't expected such a gain on this trip. If he obtained a few more spirit stones like these, he might be able to get Luo Bingning to make some use of the ice soul within her Dantian. In this Dharma-ending age, Luo Bingning couldn't cultivate immortality, but she could definitely become a martial arts master in the future. Of course, this was contingent on him obtaining more spirit jade. Chapter 167 Stock Market Horror. East Asia, Yamaguchi Gumi. Boss, short sellers are targeting us. They're constantly dumping shares of several of our companies. It's something, said Miyamoto Asahi, a trusted confidant of Yamaguchi Fujiwara. Miyamoto Asahi wasn't good at fighting, but he was skilled in economics and had helped Yamaguchi Fujiwara make a considerable amount of money. What are the specifics? Can we withstand the pressure? Yamaguchi Fujiwara asked in a deep voice. Miyamoto Asahi adjusted his glasses and said, Last night, 3 of our top hackers were attacked and killed. Many forces know this, and the stock price has dropped slightly. But with the strength of our Yamaguchi Gumi, it's not a big problem. It's just that we need some funds to stabilize the stock price. Yamaguchi Fujiwara said, spending a little money is fine. We need to push the stock up, we can't let the sharks smell the blood. Yes, boss. The Yamaguchi Gumi acted swiftly. A significant amount of real money was quickly poured in, immediately pulling up the stock price, which had been slightly down. Boss, it shouldn't be a big problem. With the strength of the Yamaguchi Gumi, ordinary forces wouldn't dare to act recklessly. Anyone trying to take a loss from us will have to pay a price. Miyamoto Asahi said with a smile. Yamaguchi Fujiwara nodded. Just then, Yamaguchi Fujiwara's phone rang. It was another trusted confidant calling, and he quickly answered. Boss, something bad has happened. A lot of negative information about us has suddenly appeared online. Some companies that are controlled by the Yamaguchi Gumi have also been exposed. The person on the other end of the line said urgently, "The Yamaguchi Gumi doesn't have a good reputation. With such news being exposed, many people are likely to sell their stocks." Team leader, something's wrong. Miyamoto Asahi's expression changed slightly. The stock prices of several companies they were closely monitoring had just risen slightly, then suddenly plummeted. Spend money to push them up. It's true these companies belong to the Yamaguchi Gumi, but as long as we stabilize the stock prices, shareholders will trust us. Making money is the most important thing. Yamaguchi Fujiwara said in a deep voice. The Yamaguchi Gumi's cash flow was quite good. However, the stock prices of several companies needed to be pushed up, which meant several channels were constantly bleeding them dry. They could choose to ignore it, but the short sellers would teach them a lesson, and shareholder confidence would be destroyed. Moreover, they had pledged a lot of stock. If they couldn't stabilize the stock prices and they plummeted, brokerages would force liquidation, and many shares would be dumped at any cost. That would be a disaster. You have to understand, the stock market in Japan doesn't have daily price limits. The stock can easily drop by 90% in a single day. Yes, team leader. Team leader, it would be best to prepare even more funds. Miyamoto Asahi said. Yamaguchi Fujiwara nodded. He made several phone calls. If needed, he could quickly obtain substantial support. With a large influx of funds, the stock price rebounded slightly. Investors' emotions stabilized considerably. In Hellfire's chat group, King said, everyone prepared to spread the second wave of damaging information. Soon, the second wave of damaging information was spread. This wave of damaging information was more extensive and more intense than the first. Honey, don't hesitate, sell your Yamaguchi Gumi stock right now. Look at all this, the Yamaguchi Gumi is likely facing a crackdown. Damn, the Yamaguchi Gumi is ruthless. Baka. It dropped another 5% while I was in the bathroom. I should have cut my losses and left earlier. With the second wave of damaging information, the Yamaguchi Gumi stock plummeted again. And this drop was even more severe than the first. Many institutions sensed something was wrong. With so much damaging information coming out, was an international behemoth getting involved. Smash it. Smash it hard. If we don't take advantage of this now, when will we? Other short sellers joined in. Yamaguchi Fujiwara quickly borrowed a lot of money, but retail investors were selling, and many short sellers were also dumping shares, making it difficult for their investment to push the stock up. The stock continued to fall. However, the rate of decline slowed somewhat. After all, quite a few retail investors and institutions were buying in, hoping to make a quick profit. Finally, the morning trading session closed, and Yamaguchi Fujiwara's face was incredibly grim. 7 or 8 companies had seen an average drop of nearly 20%. The market capitalization of many companies had plummeted. Boss, the enemy should have exhausted all their methods. Now we just need to find a way to pull the stock price back up. As long as the stock price recovers, we might still be able to make a profit, Miyamoto Asahi said. Yamaguchi Fujiwara said in a deep voice, it absolutely cannot drop more than 30%, otherwise it will trigger margin calls. Miyamoto Asahi said, don't worry, boss, it shouldn't be that bad. It might even recover quite a bit this afternoon. Just then, Yamaguchi Fujiwara's phone rang again. He had a bad feeling. What is it? Yamaguchi Fujiwara answered the phone in a deep voice. Boss, the third wave of information has arrived, and this wave is even more explosive, including information involving you. There's some evidence of your murders. It includes video footage. Upon hearing his subordinate's words, Yamaguchi Fujiwara's face turned pale. What force was targeting them? This kind of information had actually been leaked. This was blatantly offending him, offending the Yamaguchi Gumi. Boss, there's a lot more information. Before the other person could finish, Yamaguchi Fujiwara hung up the phone. He started researching online. It's over. Yamaguchi Fujiwara's face was incredibly grim. With his abilities, he could find a way to escape punishment, but what would the public think? What would the investors think? The news would be flying everywhere by noon. When the market opened in the afternoon, the stock price would likely plummet by more than 30%, and brokerages would dump their pledged shares. Don't even mention a 30% drop, 50% might not be the end. I'm such an idiot, actually betting on a rebound. It's over, it's going to drop horribly this afternoon. I'm selling the Moment the market opens this afternoon. Many newly bought retail and institutional investors were devastated. Couldn't the news have been released all at once? Guys, after 3 waves, not many people should dare to go long anymore. The resistance this afternoon will be weak. Let's go all out and show the big shots our strength. We'll make a little money ourselves, haha. King sent a message in the private group chat. Noon gradually passed. Yamaguchi Fujiwara stared at the large screen in front of him. The stock market opened on time in the afternoon. Their people desperately tried to stabilize the stock price, but it continued to plummet. Companies with pledged shares saw their stock prices quickly trigger forced liquidation, and brokerages frantically dumped the pledged shares. Boss, we're out of money, Miyamoto Asahi said. They had prepared a considerable amount of funds, but with the stock market crashing like this, their reserves were far from sufficient. Yamamoto Fujiwara clenched his fists. He wanted to kill. But their top hacker was dead. Even if he wanted revenge, he didn't know who to seek it out on. The cyber experts from other factions wouldn't help them fight against the international behemoth in this situation. The opponent daring to target the Yamaguchi Gumi like this must be extremely powerful. Helping them would only bring trouble upon themselves. How much lower can we expect to fall? Yamaguchi Fujiwara asked, his face grim. Miyamoto Asahi estimated for a moment and said, Team leader, we've fallen by more than 60%, and a lot of money has definitely entered the market. But even if money enters, it will be extremely difficult for our stock price to recover. Yamaguchi Fujiwara closed his eyes in anguish. Their losses this time were incalculable. Chapter 168. Oh no, I'm surrounded by beautiful women. City S. After dropping Luo Bingning off at her company, Lin Tian returned to his apartment complex. Lin Tian was somewhat surprised. Several sports cars were parked in the spaces near theirs, none of them costing less than 5 million. 2 of them were worth over 10 million. Have the neighbors started showing off their wealth lately? Lin Tian muttered to himself. The apartments in Luo Bingning's neighborhood were very expensive. Sports cars costing hundreds of thousands or even tens of millions were affordable for many people if they gritted their teeth. The parking lots around here weren't this extravagant before, mostly costing 1 or 2 million, but now they started at 5 million. His BMW X5, costing less than $1 million, stood out like a chicken among cranes. However, Lin Tian had no intention of changing the car. It was usually inconspicuous and unremarkable. He didn't need a car to elevate his status anymore. He locked the car and went upstairs. Lin Tian quickly reached the 20th floor. What's going on? Lin Tian smelled perfume in the hallway. Luo Bingning didn't usually wear perfume, and besides, they had been in the capital for several days. The scent shouldn't have lingered this long. Another spy. Lin Tian activated his god-level sense of smell. Someone had planted a bomb behind the door. Opening it would send him to his death. There's no bomb. But why have several women been here? A look of doubt appeared in Lin Tian's eyes. Using his god-level sense of smell, he detected several women who had been near the door. They hadn't all come together, their scents lingered at different times. Bingning's friends came to see her. Lin Tian opened the door and entered the room. Bingning, you might have had friends come by. There's more than one perfume scent lingering outside our apartment. Lin Tian sent Luo Bingning a message. Does it smell good? Luo Bingning's message came quickly. It seems pretty good. Lin Tian replied. Luo Bingning quickly sent a head-tapping emoji. Lin Tian replied with a smile. The perfume smells nice, but I think your natural scent is better, Bingning. I'll get a good sniff when you get back, okay. Luo Bingning blushed upon seeing this message. She was about to reply with, dream on, when she suddenly remembered her mother's advice. Shuyin had told her not to be too reserved. We'll see how you behave. Luo Bingning thought for a moment and replied. She added a smug emoji to her message. Lin Tian was a little surprised. After going home, Luo Bingning had become bolder. She definitely wouldn't have replied to him like this before. If this little girl isn't so shy anymore, will her chances of getting treasure chests decrease in the future? Lin Tian wondered to himself. Ding dong. The doorbell rang. Honey, I have to go now, someone's ringing the doorbell. Lin Tian sent a message and went to open the door. Luo Bingning's expression changed slightly upon seeing the message. She was certain that the person ringing the doorbell was a stunning beauty, and very likely a wealthy heiress. Lin Tian just got back and someone's already showing up. Someone's probably keeping an eye on him. Luo Bingning thought to herself. She felt a little uneasy. Although she didn't think Lin Tian was the type to be fickle, anyone who dared to act these days wouldn't be simple. Lin Tian opened the door and asked. The person outside was indeed a stunning beauty. While not as beautiful as Luo Bingning, she was still quite attractive. Seeing her on the street, 80–90% of men would turn their heads, if not 100%. Hello, I'm your new neighbor, Zhao Qianchen. I live on the 19th floor. Please take care of me. The beautiful woman outside the door smiled sweetly. Lin Tian nodded. Don't worry, we're not very noisy, we shouldn't disturb you. Zhao Qianchen nodded. Thank you. Neighbor, is it convenient to add you on WeChat? Lin Tian thought for a moment and gave her Luo Bingning's WeChat ID. Can I come in for a while? Zhao Qianchen added him on WeChat and smiled. Lin Tian shook his head. Sorry, it's not convenient right now. You're welcome to come over when my girlfriend is home. Okay, then I'll take my leave. Zhao Qianchen said goodbye and left. Having added Lin Tian on WeChat, she believed she had a chance. Although her family wasn't as wealthy as the Luo family, their assets were still around 30 to 40 billion, making them undoubtedly a powerful clan. Luo Bingning saw someone had added her as a friend. Qianchen has requested to add you as a friend. Luo Bingning thought for a moment and accepted the request. Soon, Luo Bingning clicked into Zhao Qianchen's moments and saw Zhao Qianchen's photos. So it's Princess Qianchen of the Zhao family. Luo Bingning muttered to herself. She hadn't met her, but had heard of her. The nickname, Princess Qianchen, was given by some busybodies. Zhao Qianchen was the granddaughter of the Zhao family patriarch. Her father was the heir to the Zhao family, and he handled many of the family's affairs. Accepted. Zhao Qianchen's eyes lit up in the elevator. But Zhao Qianchen quickly realized something was wrong. She guessed that the person who added her wasn't Lin Tian on WeChat. Luo Bingning's moments were set to be visible for only 3 days, but the profile picture was cute, suggesting it was likely a girl's WeChat. This should be Luo Bingning's WeChat message, right? Zhao Qianchen was a little embarrassed. She knew Luo Bingning definitely understood her purpose, yet she had actually added Luo Bingning on WeChat. Neighbor, please take care of me in the future. After thinking for a moment, Zhao Qianchen still sent the message. A slight smile appeared on Luo Bingning's face. Lin Tian actually didn't add Zhao Qianchen on WeChat himself, but instead had Zhao Qianchen add her. Quite good. Hello, my name is Luo Bingning. Luo Bingning replied. Zhao Qianchen. Sure enough, it wasn't Lin Tian's WeChat that was added, but Luo Bingning's. It seems winning Lin Tian over won't be easy. Ding dong. The door rang again not long after Lin Tian closed it. He thought Zhao Qianchen had come again, but when he opened the door, he was surprised to see another stunningly beautiful woman outside. Zhao Qianchen was the pure type, while this one was the sexy type, probably of foreign descent, with more defined features. Hello Lin Tian, my name is Su Anna. The beautiful woman outside the door extended her hand and smiled. Lin Tian suddenly realized, he instantly understood. The perfume wasn't from Luo Bingning's friends, it was from Su Anna and her group. Their target was him. Let's skip the handshake. My wife instructed me to keep my distance from other beautiful women. Lin Tian said calmly. Since they weren't just ordinary neighbors, but had come to approach him with an ulterior motive, there was no need to be overly polite. Su Anna giggled. Lin Tian, that's really great of you. From today onwards, I'll start pursuing you. Lin Tian. Let me introduce myself. My Su family only has assets of 200 or 300 billion in China. My father isn't very wealthy. But my mother's family has assets of several $100 billion overseas. My grandfather said that if we get married, he will give us a company worth tens of billions of dollars as a dowry. Su Anna introduced herself generously. Chapter 169 Gains in the stock market. Lin Tian clicked his tongue in amazement. Su Anna's conditions were astonishing. Her father's assets of 200 or 300 billion were described as not being wealthy at all. It was truly a Versailles-like situation. Forget 200 or 300 billion, even 200 or 300 million would make him a bona fide tycoon. He had never dared to dream of such a thing before. However, her father's 200 or 300 billion yuan is indeed much less than several $100 billion. A company worth tens of billions of dollars as a dowry, your family really goes all out. Lin Tian said calmly. Su Anna smiled and said, Lin Tian, Grandpa thinks it's worth it. We'll share this multi-billion-dollar company. If we get married, you'll immediately have $5 billion in assets. If our relationship is stable, I'll give you 10% of my share every year. Lin Tian's expression remained calm. Su Anna said, Lin Tian, you need to understand that although the Luo family has assets worth tens of billions, and Luo Bingning is an only child, her father can still live for several more decades. The Luo family's assets won't belong to you for decades. Lin Tian smiled faintly, a very tempting offer. However, I'm not particularly interested in it. Goodbye. Lin Tian closed the door directly after speaking. Outside the door, Su Anna was stunned. She touched her face. Was she not pretty enough? Or were the billions of dollars in assets not attractive enough? With a dowry of tens of billions of dollars prepared by her family, Su Anna was full of confidence, but she didn't expect Lin Tian to refuse so decisively. This is the kind of man I, Su Anna, should have. Lin Tian, I won't give up. Su Anna thought to herself. She turned and left, knowing there would be other opportunities. If I can't win her over now, I'll take my time later. Lin Tian frowned slightly in his room. In the past, he would have been thrilled. Girls like Zhao Qianchen and Su Anna were practically goddesses. Getting either of them would be incredibly lucky. But now he already had Luo Bingning. Leaving aside feelings, the treasure chests he could get from Luo Bingning were far more valuable than the numbers in the bank. If he wanted to make money, earning billions of dollars with his newfound abilities wouldn't be difficult. I wonder how the operation against the Yamaguchi Gumi is going. Lin Tian went to his bedroom and turned on his computer. Guys, how's it going? Putin's avatar appeared in the Hellfire private group chat. King quickly replied, Boss, we just finished the harvest. We drove down the prices of 7 Yamaguchi Gumi companies by 60%. We leveraged our investment with brokerages. Your portion of the funds has a total profit of $680 million. You now have $1.16 billion. The Hellfire members were astonished. Before, their hard work as 11 people totaled less than $500 million. This time, they made over $700 million. However, $680 million of that belonged to Lin Tian. Not bad. Why don't you guys run away with this money? Lin Tian replied. The Hellfire members smiled bitterly. How could they dare? The 4-star assassin from the underworld was forced to smash his own hand. 3 members of the Yamaguchi Gumi were killed overnight. Taking this money would likely mean certain death. King said, Boss, you're joking. We absolutely wouldn't dare to do anything reckless. Boss, please transfer the money. The rest of the Hellfire members transferred their money to one of King's accounts, and then Lin Tian transferred the money away. This money would circulate many times before finally reaching Lin Tian's private account. Ding dong. The doorbell rang again. Lin Tian used his god-level sense of smell. He quickly detected perfume outside, guessing another beautiful woman had arrived. How much have the Yamaguchi Gumi suffered? Lin Tian didn't get up to open the door. He asked. King quickly replied, the combined market value of these 7 Yamaguchi Gumi companies has evaporated by $30 billion. Including the losses of the other companies, the total loss has reached $50 billion. Even if the stock price recovers somewhat in the future, the loss will still exceed $30 billion. The Yamaguchi Gumi is very powerful, but such a huge loss will make things very difficult for them. Although the income this time wasn't much, it's quite good that the Yamaguchi Gumi suffered such a loss. How's it going with the investigation into Miyazaki Izuru's whereabouts? Lin Tian asked. King said, Boss, we're still investigating. We're investigating area by area, there's a lot to investigate. We need more time. Lin Tian frowned secretly. Miyazaki Izuru's feigned death was definitely for something big, but he didn't know what it was. A mushroom bomb? Probably not. Miyazaki Izuru wasn't a scientist in this field. It was hard to connect a martial arts grandmaster with a mushroom bomb. Could this old dog be researching bio-soldiers? Lin Tian muttered to himself. He thought it was quite possible. Miyazaki Izuru was a martial arts grandmaster, he could provide blood and such. Martial arts grandmasters were different from ordinary people. If the research went wrong, Miyazaki Izuru could suppress it. If it was simply for his own cultivation, he wouldn't be hiding it, would he? He's already a grandmaster. Miyazaki Izuru's secrecy gave Lin Tian a bad feeling. However, he shouldn't be too worried. He wasn't just a martial arts grandmaster, but a grandmaster-level martial arts master. Guys, hurry up. Whoever finds it will receive a reward of $100 million. Lin Tian said in the chat group. With such a hefty reward, the Hellfire guys' enthusiasm would greatly increase, and their actions would be even more meticulous. King's current assets are less than $10 million, so a reward of $100 million is a huge attraction for them. Boss, we'll definitely do our best. Just you wait and see, boss. Even if we have to turn Dongying country upside down, we'll find it. The Hellfire members all spoke up. Waiting for your good news. Lin Tian finished speaking and left the group chat. Ding dong, the doorbell rang again. Lin Tian used his sense of smell. Another girl entered. The assets in my overseas accounts aren't convenient to show, and the 3 billion from the Zheng family isn't convenient to reveal either. Lin Tian thought to himself. That 3 billion was forced upon the Zheng family. Operating it covertly is fine, but making it public isn't good. I need to make money. And a lot more. With a thought, Lin Tian conjured a small bottle in his hand, containing a youth preservation pill. He had refined 6 youth preservation pills in total, used 5, and only this one remained. This might fetch $300 to $500 million at auction. Knowing he's rich, Zhao Qianchen and the others might have backed off. I wonder how many medicinal herbs Ding Shi received, Lin Tian thought to himself. If he didn't receive many herbs, the pills couldn't be sold yet. Ding Shi, did I disturb you? I wonder how many of the medicinal herbs I need have been received. Lin Tian dialed Ding Shi's number. Ding Shi said, I asked many people, and some herbs were received, but not many of certain types. Only 3 or 4 times the amount of the previous batch. Lin Tian frowned slightly. This amount of herbs couldn't even make 30 youth preservation pills. His parents, Luo Bingning, and Luo Hongchuan needed one a year, and others would use some as well. Lin Tian said, Ding Shi, is it impossible to get more in the short term? Dr. Lin, I'm sorry, my abilities are limited, Ding Shi said apologetically. Chapter 170 Luo Bingning's sorrow, it's because what I want is too scarce. Lin Tian hung up the phone, scratching his head sadly. Being surrounded by beautiful women is a headache. Even if they moved, Zhao Qianchen and the others are all wealthy. They could move in too. People like Zhao Qianchen might be too embarrassed to lead the move, but someone like Su Anna, if he moves in the morning, Su Anna is very likely to do the same in the afternoon. With someone taking the lead, the others won't feel so embarrassed. Wait, before, I was the one who worried about Bingning being the one pursuing her, but now that I'm surrounded by beautiful women, why am I still the one worrying? That's not right. Shouldn't Bingning be the one worrying now? Lin Tian's eyes lit up. With so many beautiful women around, Bingning will definitely worry, and I can get more treasure chests, and my medical skills can level up sooner. Just treat them as tools. Lin Tian muttered to himself. Thinking this way, he suddenly understood. Being surrounded by beautiful women, at least he can feast his eyes. Ding dong, the doorbell rang again. Lin Tian got up and opened the door. Outside stood a pair of twins, who looked remarkably alike. Each one might be slightly less attractive than Zhao Qianchen and Su Anna, but together they were incredibly striking. Hello, who are you? Lin Tian asked. One of the girls said, hello neighbor, we just moved in. We live on the 18th floor. Could we add you on WeChat? The other girl said, it's just the 2 of us, my sister and I. We'd like to get to know more neighbors, it'll be more lively that way. Lin Tian thought to himself, they specifically mentioned it's just the 2 of them. Are they hoping I'll sneak off and do something wrong someday? Sure. Lin Tian nodded. He gave them Luo Bingning's WeChat contact information as well. Hello neighbor, just as the 2 sisters left, before Lin Tian could even close the door, 2 more girls appeared before him, smiling. They had been in the stairwell. They rang the doorbell, but Lin Tian didn't open the door. They decided to wait in the stairwell to see what was going on. With the others, the 2 women met in the stairwell. They came from 2 different families. One had a sweet voice, and the other, presumably a dancer, had a great figure. Lin Tian gave them Luo Bingning's WeChat contact information. Neighbors, several of them have gotten her WeChat contact. Why are you refusing me? Why won't you give me yours? Su Anna rang the doorbell again. Lin Tian shook his head. They came as neighbors to ask for her WeChat contact. You're not doing that, Su Anna said irritably. You should know what they're thinking. They're all thinking the same thing. The situations are different. Bang! Lin Tian slammed the door shut again. The others didn't say anything explicitly. He was fine with them adding Luo Bingning's WeChat, but he wouldn't let Su Anna do it. Su Anna was frustrated. She came a second time and still didn't get her WeChat contact information. The sixth one. Luo Bingning felt a pang of sadness inside the company. The 6 neighbors were all from powerful backgrounds. The least wealthy among them had assets exceeding 10 billion, and the wealthiest was no less than the Luo family's assets in China. This probably isn't all of them. Luo Bingning rubbed her temples. What to do with so many vixens? She had absolutely no experience dealing with them. Oh, right, ask Mom. Our family has plenty of money. Mom should have experience in this area. Luo Bingning locked the office door. Then she made a video call to Shuyin. Mom, Luo Bingning called out as the video call connected. Shuyin asked suspiciously, why do you sound so down? Mom, so far, 6 neighbors have added me on WeChat, and they're all beautiful neighbors. Their moments are full of photos. Luo Bingning pouted. Shuyin smiled, isn't that a good thing? Mom, this isn't a good thing at all. Luo Bingning said coquettishly. Shuyin said, you should be at the company, right? They contacted Lin Tian, and Lin Tian gave them your WeChat ID. Luo Bingning nodded. Shuyin smiled and said, it's better for Lin Tian to give them your WeChat than for him to add them directly. It's normal for neighbors to add each other on WeChat. Luo Bingning said in a muffled voice, Mom, what am I going to do now? There's even a pair of twins among the people who added me. What are their families thinking? Shuyin smiled and said, Bingning, just take it easy. This is nothing. The twins you mentioned must be from the Pei family, right? The Pei family runs a shipping business and needs to deal with various countries, so sometimes they inevitably offend some powerful forces. 4 years ago, the Pei family offended a major power. Do you know how the Pei family survived that ordeal? Luo Bingning shook her head. No. Shuyin said in a deep voice, the Pei family patriarch's younger brother went over, knelt down and kowtowed, and also paid a compensation of 10 billion. Luo Bingning was stunned. Shuyin said, Bingning, you're a girl. Your parents didn't let you know about some of the darker aspects of life. But the world isn't always peaceful. Especially for large families and powerful forces, there are many risks behind the glamour. For large families, family lineage is very important. If they can win over Lin Tian, the necessary sacrifices are worthwhile. Besides, wouldn't it be unfair to them if they followed Lin Tian? Luo Bingning shook her head. With Lin Tian's excellence, it certainly wouldn't be unfair. Look, if they succeed, it's good for the Pei family, and it's good for themselves too. Why doesn't the Pei family take action? If Lin Tian really marries one of them, the Pei family can easily weather a repeat of what happened before. Shuyin said. Luo Bingning said in a muffled voice, Mom, what you're saying makes me even more worried. What should I do? Shuyin smiled slightly. As long as your relationship is good, you don't need to worry too much about these things from the outside world. Others don't know that Lin Tian is a martial arts master, or that he is known as Masked Man. Luo Bingning muttered to herself. That's true. What Lin Tian has revealed so far is just the tip of the iceberg. How can we worry about what will happen in the future? The rest of Lin Tian's personality will be exposed sooner or later. He certainly won't lack for outstanding girls. You can't keep chasing me away. Just be yourself. Even if Lin Tianruo changes her mind, home will always be your safe haven. Shuyin said with a smile. Luo Bingning nodded. Talking to her mother about this made her feel much calmer. Mom, I understand. Luo Bingning said. Shuyin smiled and said, okay, then you go about your business. Mom's going to check on your uncle, he's not answering his phone. Half an hour later, Shuyin arrived at Luo Bingning's uncle's house. Sister, Shu Yongjun saw a bitter smile on Shuyin's face. Shuyin said, the paternity test results are out. Shu Yongjun sighed. He took out a paternity test report and handed it to Shuyin. Shuyin flipped to the last page. Result, no parent-child relationship. Shuyin frowned deeply. Shu Yongjun said bitterly, my wife wanted to kill me, and my son isn't mine either. Sister, I'm such a failure. Chapter 171, Taking Luo Bingning's First Kiss. Xu Yin comforted him, think about it from another perspective. You're middle-aged, you have money, your wife left with nothing, and you don't have to worry about the kids anymore. Isn't that a carefree life? Xu Yongjun paused, taken aback. Thinking about it that way, it did seem pretty good. For most people, this would be terrible, but he had money. Although he wasn't nearly as wealthy as his sister and brother-in-law, his family still had tens of millions in assets. Originally, there were 3 of them supporting the family, and they even had to prepare a wedding house for their son. Now, he could support himself, and he didn't even need to buy a house. Sister, you know how to comfort people. Xu Yongjun said, I really need to thank Lin Tian for this. I'll buy him a gift, whatever he likes. Xu Yin breathed a sigh of relief. It's good that her younger brother didn't get stuck in a dead end. I really don't know what he likes. You can go to S City first and ask Bingning before you buy it. Xu Yin said. Lin Tian has been a great help to Xu Yongjun. If it weren't for Lin Tian, he might not even be alive today. Sister, after thanking Lin Tian, I want to go abroad. Xu Yongjun said in a deep voice. Xu Yin said, you want to go find Wu Zongxian. Xu Yongjun nodded. He ruined me. This matter can't be left like this. I have to settle accounts with him. Xu Yin shook her head. Lin Tian understands feng shui. He looked at Wu Zongxian's face and said that he'll get his just desserts. He might suffer someday. Xu Yongjun was stunned. If Lin Tian said that, perhaps Wu Zongxian wouldn't have to go abroad, he'd already be in trouble. Sister, Lin Tian understands feng shui, not physiognomy. There's a big difference between feng shui and physiognomy. Xu Yongjun coughed lightly. Xu Yin glared at Xu Yongjun. You think you know everything. You understand all this, yet you were still fooled by Guo Magia for 20 years. Xu Yongjun. Sister, don't rub salt in the wound. Xu Yin said irritably, I see you're not sad anymore. Xu Yongjun said, Sister. I want to quit the position my brother-in-law arranged for me. I almost dragged you and your husband down with me. Quit. Xu Yin frowned. Xu Yongjun nodded, Sister, you know I'm not exactly a hard worker. I used to support the family, but I don't anymore. I have enough money to live on. Xu Yin considered for a moment and said, if you've made up your mind, it's up to you. By the way, you could ask Lin Tian. See if he has anything he can do for you. Xu Yongjun was somewhat surprised. Xu Yin said, he's a martial arts master, and behind him is a martial arts grandmaster. Aren't you interested in martial arts? If you can help him, there will be benefits in the future. Xu Yongjun's eyes lit up. Okay, I'll ask him then. Xu Yin said, don't act like an elder when you ask him for a job. If he offers, great, if not, don't force it. Don't worry, sis, I'm not stupid. Xu Yongjun said. Boss, there's a short meeting later. Luo Bingning's assistant reminded her as it was almost time to leave work. Luo Bingning checked the time. It's almost time to leave. Overtime is unreasonable. From now on, no one in our company, from top to bottom, will work overtime. Everyone must leave on time. From now on, all meetings will be scheduled during working hours. Luo Bingning packed her things. Boss, but, Luo Bingning waved her hand. No buts, this is the rule from now on. Notify everyone. She already had 8 beautiful neighbors, so she couldn't work overtime anymore, she had to be home on time every day. Yes, boss. Luo Bingning's assistant nodded. Luo Bingning quickly drove home. She was a little worried about what her house looked like. Would there be several beautiful neighbors? Luo Bingning was stunned when she drove back to the apartment complex. There were about 10 sports cars parked near their parking space. Each sports car was very expensive. Compared to them, her Panamera was inconspicuous, and Lin Tian's BMW X5 was even more inconspicuous. Beautiful cars and beautiful women, huh? Luo Bingning muttered. She quickly locked her car and went home. As she stepped out of the elevator, she smelled a very pleasant perfume in the hallway. Zhao Qianchen and the others' perfumes weren't cheap either. Ding dong, Luo Bingning rang the doorbell. Normally, she would just swipe her fingerprint to open the door. Click. The door opened quickly. Luo Bingning said coquettishly, you opened the door so quickly, but were you a little disappointed to see it was me? Lin Tian reached out and hugged Luo Bingning. Then he kissed Luo Bingning's delicate red lips. Luo Bingning's eyes widened. She never expected Lin Tian to kiss her like this. And Lin Tian even used his tongue. Lin Tian's tongue broke through Luo Bingning's defenses of her pearly teeth, chasing her little tongue in her mouth. Luo Bingning's pretty face turned bright red. Her heart pounded violently, as if it would jump out of her throat. Lin Tian held Luo Bingning and kissed her. 1 minute, 2 minutes, Luo Bingning was almost breathless from Lin Tian's kisses. Upon returning, Luo Bingning found herself with a golden treasure chest above her head, formed by the addition of beautiful neighbors. 3 or 4 minutes later, the golden treasure chest above Luo Bingning's head changed, transforming into a 7-colored treasure chest. The chest's colors continuously shifted, becoming breathtakingly beautiful. It really went up. Lin Tian noticed, his heart pounding with joy. With many beautiful women around, Lin Tian, fearing Luo Bingning might overthink things, simply kissed her. He was naturally also eager to see if the golden treasure chest would go up. "You bad boy, who told you to kiss me?" Lin Tian called it a day, and Luo Bingning said shyly. Lin Tian smiled and said, "It's my wife, what's wrong with kissing her whenever I want? Not only will I kiss her, but I'll sleep with her later." "You pervert, I'm not talking to you anymore." Luo Bingning quickly went into her bedroom. Before she left, Lin Tian reached out and touched the treasure chest. His heart raced. "I absolutely must get a good skill. Ideally, I'd like to improve my ancient medicine skill. The legendary treasure chest can directly upgrade your medicine skill to God level." Ding! Legendary treasure chest opened. "Congratulations, host, for obtaining the Heavenly Thunder Orthodox method." The system's voice rang in Lin Tian's mind. "Bing Ning, I'm going back to my room to cultivate," Lin Tian said as he reached Luo Bingning's door. He quickly returned to his room and locked the door. Ouch! A massive amount of information and powerful energy rapidly surged into Lin Tian's body, causing every cell in his body to change. Even though he was now a Grand Master of martial arts, even though he had inherited many abilities, and even though he had the system protecting him, Lin Tian was still in pain, so much so that he wanted to scream. "You bad guy. He kissed me without any warning." In the room, Luo Bingning covered her head with the blanket. A black iron treasure chest had appeared above her head again. The kiss felt pretty good. After a while, Luo Bingning recovered. Recalling the kiss, she felt a sweet warmth in her heart. "What should we make for dinner tonight?" Luo Bingning opened the door, peeking out first to make sure Lin Tian wasn't outside before stepping out. Chapter 172 Powerful Heavenly Thunder Ability. As expected of a legendary treasure chest, awesome. It took Lin Tian nearly an hour to digest the Heavenly Thunder Orthodox technique. Although he hadn't used it yet, he had received a lot of information and already understood the power of the Heavenly Thunder Orthodox technique. As the name suggests, the Heavenly Thunder Orthodox technique can summon heavenly thunder. Even on a sunny day with bright sunshine, he could summon heavenly thunder. However, in such situations, the energy consumption would be greater, and the power of the heavenly thunder would be significantly weaker. During thunderstorms, the heavenly thunder divine power is greatly amplified. During thunderstorms, he can easily summon heavenly lightning. Summoning hundreds of bolts in a short period is no problem. The power of heavenly lightning during thunderstorms is enough to destroy heavy tanks. A continuous barrage of lightning could destroy even a warship. Although I can't cultivate immortality, if I were to demonstrate such abilities, I would probably be seen as a demigod by others. Lin Tian muttered to himself. From now on, if he doesn't like someone, he can just visit them on a stormy day. 100 bolts of lightning striking down would be quite a spectacle. I'll definitely have to go to Donggying country then. I need to deal with some people from the Yamaguchi Gumi, and that Oni society too. I can pick a stormy day to take a look around the area. Lin Tian muttered to himself. If he used bombs, it might cause international disputes, putting the country in a passive position. But if it's lightning, that's fate, what does it have to do with him? A martial arts grandmaster can attack at close range. The Heavenly Thunder Orthodox technique can attack from a distance, its combat power is already very strong. But it's still a bit of a pity. If he had improved his medical skills, he could have completely solved the ice condensation problem. Lin Tian thought to himself. For him, improving his martial arts isn't the most urgent thing right now. A martial arts grandmaster's martial arts are already very strong. Splash. Lin Tian, feeling sticky all over, took a shower. After showering, Luo Bingning called for dinner, and Lin Tian came outside. Huh, Luo Bingning's eyes widened in surprise upon seeing Lin Tian. In just 1 hour, Lin Tian seemed to have changed, even his skin appeared much better. Honey, you seem different. Luo Bingning asked, somewhat puzzled. Lin Tian smiled and said, because you're so lucky, my cultivation improved after that kiss. Keep kissing me, and maybe it won't be long before I become a grandmaster of martial arts. Luo Bingning blushed. Nonsense. Improving martial arts cultivation isn't that easy. Luo Bingning said coquettishly. Lin Tian chuckled, it might be difficult for others, but it's not particularly difficult for me. Luo Bingning asked in surprise, you really broke through? Lin Tian nodded, really. I've reached the Grandmaster level, and I'm not far from the great martial Grandmaster realm. Luo Bingning was inwardly amazed. However, the earlier excitement was quite intense. Even the legendary treasure chest appeared, but the black iron treasure chest above her head hadn't changed. Then, if you behave well, I'll let you kiss me. Luo Bingning whispered, let's eat quickly. There wasn't much food in the fridge, so I just grabbed a few dishes. Lin Tian looked at the dishes on the table. There was braised pork trotters and braised prawns. Just a few dishes, he thought. Before, during his most difficult times, he ate noodles for days on end. After marrying Luo Bingning, the food had improved so much. Bingning, aren't you going to ask about Zhao Qianchen and the others? Lin Tian said with a smile. Luo Bingning shook her head, there's nothing to ask. With your excellence, it would be abnormal if you lacked beautiful women around you. I used to have quite a few suitors. Now, Luo Bingning doesn't have any suitors. The Zheng family's situation has already spread throughout the circle. Zheng Guangyao's pursuit of Luo Bingning offended Lin Tian's parents, resulting in the Zheng family hastily scraping together 3 billion in compensation. Even if the Zheng family's assets are in the hundreds of billions, losing 3 billion is still painful, let alone for families with less wealth. Although Luo Bingning is beautiful, it's not worth offending Lin Tian and the Grandmaster behind him for her sake. Lin Tian might become a martial arts Grandmaster in the future. My mother said, just be yourself. If you still change your mind after this, they'll take me back, and I'll happily live off my parents. Luo Bingning chuckled. Lin Tian reached out and pinched Luo Bingning's exquisite cheek. Don't worry, that day will definitely never come. Really? Luo Bingning said sweetly. Lin Tian nodded. Of course. If you want to move, we can move, but it might not be very useful. Luo Bingning shook her head. There's no need to move. All my neighbors today are extremely wealthy. None of them have less than 10 billion in assets. Lin Tian smiled. And they're not even the richest. A look of doubt appeared in Luo Bingning's eyes. Could it be that Lin Tian added himself to the list of the richest? Lin Tian said, there's another one named Su Anna. She said if I marry her, her grandfather will give me a company with $10 billion in assets, and I'll own half the shares. Luo Bingning's expression changed slightly. This offer was too generous. $10 billion is equivalent to more than 70 billion RMB. Even if Lin Tian only owns half, that's still 30 to 40 billion. With such a dowry, even if the bride were a pig, she'd still seem handsome. I know Su Anna, but I haven't seen her picture. Open her WeChat moments, let me see what she looks like. Luo Bingning said. Lin Tian chuckled at Luo Bingning. Bingning, you want to know if I added her, right? Others added her as neighbors, but I had them add you. Su Anna directly said she wanted to pursue me. I ignored her. Luo Bingning's eyes lit up. Honey, not bad. Lin Tian smiled at Luo Bingning. Luo Bingning blushed. Even if you behave well, I won't let you kiss me today. I already kissed you. If you behave well, how about you don't have to wash the dishes later? You just broke through, you can go and consolidate your progress. Lin Tian shook his head. I don't need to consolidate. I'll owe you one another day. An hour later, after Lin Tian and the others finished eating and washing the dishes, Luo Bingning said, honey, shall we go for a walk? I'd like to see Zhao Qianchen and the others. As long as they went downstairs, Luo Bingning figured Zhao Qianchen and the others would definitely come down too, and they should be able to bump into them. Luo Bingning had seen their photos but had never seen them in person. Sometimes the difference between real people and photos is quite large. She wanted to see if any of them posed a significant threat. Okay. Lin Tian nodded with a smile. Soon they reached the bottom of the stairs and strolled hand in hand. Not long after, they bumped into Su Anna. Su Anna wasn't dressed provocatively, but her figure was undeniably sexy. Neighbor, it's me again. Is this your girlfriend? Beautiful lady, can we add each other on WeChat? I live on the 21st floor, upstairs from you. Su Anna greeted them with a smile. Luo Bingning. Upstairs was Su Anna, and downstairs she already knew it was Zhao Qianchen. Chapter 173 Luo Bingning's chance encounter with a group of women. My name is Luo Bingning, let me add you. Luo Bingning smiled slightly. Adding someone on WeChat is nothing, is she afraid of that? Although Su Anna's family could provide a large dowry, she knew Lin Tian didn't have much need for money. Lin Tian's masked hero persona had tens of millions of followers. If he wanted to make money, he could easily earn a lot. Selling youth-preserving pills would make him even more wealthy. Lin Tian was also a martial arts master. It seemed unlikely that a high dowry would be enough to win him over. Bingning, see you later. Su Anna smiled and left. Luo Bingning said sweetly, honey, Su Anna is so beautiful. She's mixed race, and those long, white legs are so lovely. Lin Tian glanced at Luo Bingning. This little girl was setting a trap for him, and if he went along with her, he'd fall right into it. Lin Tian smiled and said, her legs are white, but I don't think they'd feel as good as yours. Let me touch them when we get back. Luo Bingning rolled her eyes at Lin Tian. The two continued walking, and soon they encountered another girl, the one with the sweet voice. This girl had a youthful face and, well, you know, she also joined Lin Tian and the others for a few words. Honey, what do you think of Jiyu Shuiye? Luo Bingning said, the Jiyu family is in the medicinal herb business. They're among the top medicinal herb merchants in China. Lin Tian asked in surprise, the Jiyu family mainly deals in medicinal herbs. Luo Bingning nodded. The Jiyu family is a family of traditional Chinese medicine practitioners. Recently, there's been a lot of criticism of traditional Chinese medicine, so the Jiyu family's business hasn't been doing very well. Lin Tian seemed thoughtful. The Jiyu family definitely had the medicinal herbs he needed. If the Jiyu family helped, he should be able to get more of the herbs he wanted. He could definitely get the medicinal herbs if he asked the second elder, but Lin Tian didn't want to trouble the second elder with such a thing. The second elder's status and position were too high. He felt it best to maintain a proper distance from such a high-ranking figure. A gentleman's friendship is as light as water. Oh, someone like him a favor would be troublesome to repay. Honey, invite Jiyu Shuiye over later. Lin Tian said. Huh. Luo Bingning stared blankly at Lin Tian. Could it be that Lin Tian liked this kind? Lin Tian said, I need some medicinal herbs. The Jiyu family might be able to help. A family like the Jiyu family, specializing in traditional Chinese medicine, would be willing to lend a hand if they were in trouble. Luo Bingning secretly breathed a sigh of relief. So that's how it is. Okay, I'll message her later. Luo Bingning nodded. The two continued on their way. Before long, they bumped into the girl who studied dance. Jiyu Shuiye was a cute, chubby girl, while this girl was a tall, slender goddess. Honey, Lu Ziying is pretty good too. Luo Bingning giggled as she parted ways with the other person. Lin Tian nodded slightly. Indeed, she's a martial artist, and at such a young age, she's already reached the dark force level. She's a martial artist. Luo Bingning was somewhat surprised. She silently raised Lu Ziying's threat level by 1 level. Originally, she didn't think Lu Ziying was much of a threat. Their body types were similar, and she felt she was no less capable than her. She hadn't expected Lu Ziying to be a martial artist. Lin Tian was also a martial artist, so she and Lin Tian had something in common. Lin Tian nodded. Luo Bingning thought to herself, a martial artist actually learning to dance. Sister Bingning. A little while later, Lin Tian and the others encountered the twins again. They approached and greeted Luo Bingning warmly. A moment later, the four parted ways. Luo Bingning looked sullen. Bingning, what's wrong? Lin Tian asked. Luo Bingning said in a muffled voice, I came out for a walk, and I wanted to see if they were deceiving me in their photos. I didn't expect they weren't. Honey, twins like Pei Shi and Pei Yu are so stunning, not many men wouldn't like them, right? The Pei family really went all out. Lin Tian, could he answer that? This was a death trap question. Why did the Pei family do this? Lin Tian changed the subject and asked suspiciously. Luo Bingning glanced at Lin Tian. It seemed that the twins, Pei Shi and Pei Yu, were quite a threat. None of the ones they had just encountered were pushovers. The Pei family encountered something like this a few years ago. Luo Bingning recounted what her mother had told her. With the world in turmoil these days, the Pei family's shipping business is facing increased risks. They need a powerful backer. Luo Bingning said. Lin Tian smiled and said, Bingning, don't worry unnecessarily. If I were the kind of person who was impatient with lust, wouldn't you have been completely taken advantage of by now? Luo Bingning blinked. That's true. She was quite confident in her looks. Even though they were married, Lin Tian hadn't been in a rush to seduce her. 15 minutes later, Lin Tian and the others headed home. In that short time, they bumped into 3 more beautiful neighbors. Luo Bingning was getting a little numb. Ji Yu Shuier, want to come over for tea? Back home, Luo Bingning sent Ji Yu Shuier a message. Ji Yu Shuier saw the message. She frowned slightly. Is Luo Bingning trying to crush us one by one? She's coming to me now because she thinks I'm the easiest to deal with. Ji Yu Shuier muttered to herself. On the surface, she did seem the easiest to handle. Sister Bingning, I'm coming right away. Ji Yu Shuier checked herself in the bathroom mirror, and after making sure everything was all right, she quickly went to the 20th floor. She lived in the same building as Lin Tian and his group. Lu Zhang and the others did too. Living in the same building increased the chances of bumping into each other in the elevator. The people living here were relatively wealthy, but none as wealthy as their families. With such a premium, what owner on another floor wouldn't agree? If a premium of 3 million wasn't enough, then 5 million. If 5 million wasn't enough, then 10 million. In reality, except for the 19th and 21st floors, the other floors didn't need such a high premium at all. Some of these apartments were bought as investments, never lived in, and they were eager to sell them at a premium. Ding dong, Ji Yu Shuier quickly rang the doorbell. Luo Bingning opened the door and smiled. Ji Yu Shuier, please come in. Lin Tian wants to talk to you about something. Ji Yu Shuier was taken aback. It wasn't Luo Bingning who wanted to talk to her, but Lin Tian. Did Lin Tian want Luo Bingning to be the head of the household and her to be the mistress? In wealthy families, this wasn't entirely uncommon. Ji Yu Shuier's mind was in turmoil. Ji Yu Shuier, hello. Please sit down. Lin Tian came out of the room with a piece of paper. Ji Yu Shuier's heart tightened. Did he want her to sign a contract of servitude? Ji Yu Shuier, Bingning told me the Ji Yu family is a family specializing in traditional Chinese medicine. Your family must be very skilled in this area, right? Lin Tian asked. Ji Yu Shuier nodded. Our Ji Yu family is indeed quite good at traditional Chinese medicine, but we've been hit quite hard recently. Lin Tian handed Ji Yu Shuier a piece of paper. Send this to your family members and see if they have anything on this. If you have any, see how much you can get. Ji Yu Shuier took the prescription written by Lin Tian. She secretly breathed a sigh of relief. She certainly didn't want to be a concubine. Our Ji Yu family should have all of these. Ji Yu Shuier quickly finished reading the prescription and said confidently. Chapter 174, Appearance Livestream. Lin Tian asked in surprise, you know these things? Don't many aristocratic families pass down knowledge only to sons? Ji Yu Shuier nodded. There are such rules, but they're not that strict. Times have changed. I was interested, so grandpa taught me some. But I only know my family has some. I don't know exactly how much. Lin Tian said, ask your father how much of the last 9 rare medicinal herbs your Ji Yu family can provide at most. Okay. Ji Yu Shuier nodded. Dad, Lin Tian gave me a prescription. He wants to know how much of the last 9 herbs we can provide at most. I sent you the prescription via WeChat. Ji Yu Shuier quickly called her father. After hanging up, Ji Yu Shuiy's father immediately checked the message. The first few were alright, but the last few were extremely rare. Ji Yu Shuiy's father, Ji Yu Yuanli, thought to himself. The quantity of rare medicinal herbs was a family secret, but Lin Tian had a grand master behind him, so telling Lin Tian wasn't a problem. The Ji Yu family had always wanted to build a closer relationship. Ji Yu Yuanli quickly replied, not hiding anything, wanting Lin Tian to see the Ji Yu family's strength. Lin Tian, look. Ji Shui handed her phone to Lin Tian. Lin Tian's eyes lit up after reading it. The rare medicinal herbs the Ji family could provide were 10 times more than what Ding Shi had found. Ding Shi's connections and influence were considerable, but a family of traditional Chinese medicine practitioners like the Ji family had its own resources. If Lin Tian hadn't asked, even if Ding Shi had asked, the Ji family would have only offered a small amount to maintain the relationship. Ji Shui, is your Ji family in trouble? Lin Tian inquired. Ji Shui said helplessly, in recent years, the country hasn't paid much attention to traditional Chinese medicine. Many of our prescriptions have even been patented by South Korea and Japan. Our Ji family has also been constantly suppressed by international capital. Grandpa and father are struggling to survive. Lin Tian thought for a moment and said, Ji Shui, Bingning and I have a very good relationship. There's no possibility for you. But I'm willing to help your Ji family. Ji Shui's eyes lit up. Lin Tian, I'll have my father prepare the medicinal herbs you need. Please help our Ji family. Lin Tian nodded slightly. I will buy them at market price. Have your father come to S City. Have your father arrange a meeting with all the forces targeting your Ji family, and have a proper discussion. Ji Shui nodded repeatedly. Sister Bingning, I'm sorry. Ji Shui stood up and bowed. Luo Bingning smiled slightly, you're doing this for the family. I'm not happy with your actions, but I understand. Sister Bingning, can we be friends? Ji Shui asked. Luo Bingning smiled and said, of course, but you should think it over. If we weren't friends, I could understand your actions, but if we were, I wouldn't. Ji Shui nodded. Sister Bingning, I've thought it through. Sister Bingning, I'll go back now. Ji Shui quickly left. Luo Bingning said, honey, the Ji family is powerful. There are definitely more than just 1 or 2 forces trying to suppress them. Are you really going to get involved in this mess? Lin Tian nodded slightly. For traditional Chinese medicine to thrive, Chinese herbal medicine must thrive. Some medicinal herbs on the market are simply substandard. We need to support a family of traditional Chinese medicine practitioners like the Ji family. We can't let international capital seize the medicinal herb market. The waters may be murky, but it depends on who's wading in. With absolute power, you can't wade into muddy waters without knowing how. Luo Bingning nodded. The next morning arrived in the blink of an eye. Lin Tian smelled a delicious aroma as soon as he came out of his room. Bingning, these fried dumplings look familiar. After washing up, Lin Tian sat down at the dining table. Breakfast today was fried dumplings, the same ones he had eaten in the capital. Luo Bingning giggled, don't you and Grandpa like Zhang's fried dumplings? I paid the owner to teach me how to make them. Try it and see if it tastes the same. Lin Tian tried one and praised, Bingning, yours tastes even better than the owner's. Maybe you used better ingredients. Or maybe your grandpa was too slow coming back that day. Luo Bingning playfully scolded, Grandpa ran back that day, he was sweating profusely. Serves him right for losing. After breakfast, Luo Bingning took a small bag out of her pocket and took out a dark green spirit jade. Honey, this spirit stone seems to have changed. I feel its color has faded, and it's a little smaller. Luo Bingning said with some doubt. Lin Tian nodded, it has indeed changed. Your body is absorbing the spiritual energy within this spirit jade. 3 days later, I'll help you open some meridians, and you'll possess internal energy, reaching the dark force level. Luo Bingning stared blankly at Lin Tian. Honey, I can reach the dark force level. Lin Tian smiled. Would I lie to you? But possessing internal energy doesn't mean you're that strong. You'll still need a lot of practice. You should be able to fully absorb this spirit stone within a week, and reaching the perfect dark force level won't be a problem. Luo Bingning reaching the perfect dark force level is definitely not a problem. The possibility of becoming a martial arts master from a single spirit jade is low. Honey, if I reach the perfect dark force level, even if my martial arts skills are a bit lacking, Lu Ziying won't be able to beat me, right? Luo Bingning asked. Lin Tian smiled and nodded. Of course, she's only at the early stage of dark force. A perfect dark force cultivator is much stronger than her. The difference in speed between the perfect dark force and the early stage is significant. Honey, I'm off to the company. Luo Bingning happily went out to work. I need to record more videos too. Also, it's been so long since I did a live stream, I need to do one. Lin Tian muttered. He drove to the vicinity of the store he had bought. He had hidden the store's information online. No one could possibly find it online. Very few people in reality knew about this store, and if anyone was following him, he would definitely notice. Looks like this place hasn't been exposed yet. Lin Tian used his god-level sense of smell to check. No one had sneaked into the store, and there were no suspicious targets nearby. I won't wear the mask. I'll do the live stream after disguising myself. Lin Tian thought to himself. Not long after, his appearance changed. He became only 1 or 2/10 like his original self. Lin Tian looked in the mirror and nodded in satisfaction. The middle-aged man in the mirror possessed both a scholarly and refined air, and the imposing presence of a martial arts master. Hello everyone, family. Lin Tian quickly started his live stream. He now had an astonishing 63 million followers, and even without prior notice, hundreds of thousands of people flooded in as soon as he started broadcasting. Wow, is that Master Lin? Master Lin isn't wearing a mask today. Master Lin is so handsome, I want to have your babies. The live stream chat quickly filled with comments. Chapter 175 The Attack Power of a Grandmaster. Master Lin is live streaming, and he's not wearing a mask. Brothers, Master Lin is live streaming. Sisters, hurry to Master Lin's live stream. Master Lin is so handsome. I've realized, I actually like older men. Many people who discovered Lin Tian's livestream immediately spread the news, and related messages flew around in various groups. 500, 000, 1 million, 1.5 million. Countless people quickly flooded into Lin Tian's livestream. Hua Yin, upon hearing the news, also quickly promoted Lin Tian's stream. In the time it took Lin Tian to make himself a cup of tea, the number of viewers in the livestream exceeded 2 million. Family, there are quite a few people in the livestream now, let's begin. Don't worry if you missed it, I'll be lazy and edit today's performance and upload it later. Lin Tian said with a smile. This isn't a special event today. There will be Erhu, Gukan, and Suona performances. We'll also have a brief martial arts demonstration. Lin Tian said, picking up an Erhu. This Erhu wasn't the original, it was a gift from the second elder. I'll dedicate a piece called, A Pleasant Evening, to everyone. Lin Tian said with a gentle smile. Soon, melodious music filled the air. Same old recipe, same old flavor. Undoubtedly, it's Grandmaster Lin. Impersonating someone else might be possible, but impersonating Grandmaster Lin is too difficult. Many viewers were engrossed in the live stream, but many were also sending comments, which scrolled rapidly. Fan Old Rascal sent 100 spaceships. Fan All Encompassing sent 100 spaceships. Inside a courtyard house in the capital, Old Shen entered the live stream room. Luo Hongchuan, having received a call from Xu Yin, also entered the live stream room. Luo Hongchuan had given virtual gifts before, but only 1 or 2 spaceships at a time. This time, he gave 100. You should give your son-in-law more support. This disguise technique is truly amazing. Luo Hongchuan muttered to himself. He knew Lin Tian possessed the art of disguise, otherwise, he truly wouldn't have believed that the middle-aged man currently streaming was Lin Tian. A fan from Fuzhou sends their donations. Thank you Master Lin. I'm also from Fuzhou, a small-time livestock farmer. My abilities are limited, so I'm sending a small spaceship. I'm also from Fuzhou, I've been waiting for so long. Many people sent donations and left comments in the chat. Many people in the live stream were completely confused. What was going on? Could Master Lin be from Fuzhou? You, surnamed Lin, you've caused our Dongying Kingdom enormous losses. You have to compensate us for our losses. That's right, our Dongying Kingdom suffered losses exceeding $10 billion. Some discordant words appeared in the live stream. Seeing this, many people suddenly realized that it was about the typhoon. Typhoon Haig's change of course prevented many people from suffering losses. It turned out that Typhoon Haig was highly likely to make landfall in Fuzhou, but it turned 90 degrees and headed straight for Dongying Kingdom. Dongying Kingdom suffered direct losses exceeding $10 billion, and the indirect losses were incalculable. Many Dongying Kingdom citizens were furious. The song quickly ended. The live stream attracted even more viewers, and the atmosphere exploded. Everyone, I've seen many people mentioning Typhoon Haig. How could a super typhoon like Hague be changed by human intervention? Everyone should trust science, Lin Tian said with a smile. Many viewers of the live stream had strange expressions. Trusting science wasn't something they were used to with Lin Tian. Last time Lin Tian streamed, he even flew on leaves. Scientifically speaking, even Newton would be baffled if he were resurrected. Everyone, let's continue listening to music. An hour passed in the blink of an eye. The number of viewers in the live stream had reached a staggering 8 or 9 million. Keep in mind, this isn't fake data, it's real viewership, and this is during working hours. If he streamed on the weekend, the number of viewers would be even higher. Lin Tian is too laid back, he might not even stream once a week. Even if he gets scolded by his boss at work, he'll watch the stream first. Next, the Guqin, Lin Tian said with a smile. Soon, Lin Tian began to play the Guqin. The level he displayed was, of course, still at a master level, United States. He's a master at both Erhu and Guqin, it's basically confirmed to be the same person. Reaching the master level is extremely difficult. The speaker was a white man, but he played the Erhu, and his Erhu skills were quite impressive. Are there any differences in technique? A white intelligence officer inquired. No difference, it's definitely the same person. Okay, you can go now. The white man, skilled in Erhu, left. The white supervisor looked at another person. Charles, have you got any results? Supervisor, almost there. Shortly afterward, Charles and his team had their results. Charles said, Supervisor, based on our comprehensive assessment of the details of their movements, we've determined that the people broadcasting the 2 episodes are the same person. The white supervisor nodded slightly. He went to his office and made a phone call. Give me the gate analysis results immediately after the live stream ends. They had previously compared the gate of people broadcasting live with Lin Tian's. Some were similar, some were different. Lin Tian had deliberately changed his voice and gait from the beginning. After obtaining the Grandmaster level disguise technique, his alterations were even more thorough. It was impossible to determine that they were the same person based on this alone. Yes, Supervisor. 2 more hours passed in the blink of an eye. The Guqin and Suona performances ended. Lin Tian had been broadcasting for 3 hours, he usually broadcast for a little over 2 hours. The number of viewers in the live stream reached 12 million. The total amount of virtual gifts had already exceeded 50 million. Family members, we've been streaming for 3 hours now. Let me give you a brief demonstration of martial arts. What would you like to see? Lin Tian asked with a smile. The live stream chat exploded with comments. After a while, Lin Tian smiled and said, I see many of you want to know how strong a martial artist's attack power is. Then I'll demonstrate this, Lin Tian said, picking up a box of iron nails. There were over 100 nails in total, each 2 inches long. Look at the wooden board on the wall. Lin Tian smiled. A thick wooden board hung on the wall 6 or 7 meters away. The board was blank. Lin Tian grabbed a handful of nails and threw them. Thump, thump, thump. The sound of the board being hit rang out rapidly. Lin Tian didn't stop. He grabbed a second handful of nails and threw them out. In just a few seconds, Lin Tian threw out hundreds of nails from the box, all of them embedding themselves in the wooden board. Every nail was completely driven in. Moreover, the hundreds of nails precisely formed the 4 characters, far ahead. Master Lin, can I take a closer look? Someone sent a large donation and asked in the live chat. Sure. Lin Tian brought the livestream equipment closer. Terrifying. He threw hundreds of nails in just a few seconds, and each one hit its target with pinpoint accuracy. Just some trivia. The theoretical rate of fire for a regular machine gun is 500 or 600 rounds per minute, but the combat rate of fire is usually only a few dozen. Master Lin's rate of fire is faster than a machine gun, and more accurate than a rifle. Could a division defeat Master Lin? Lin Tian ended the livestream, but countless people in the chat room continued to discuss it. Chapter 176 Simulating the battle against Master Lin. Supervisor, the gate comparison results are in. The probability that Lin Tian and Master Lin are the same person is 0.01%. Intelligence Supervisor Marcus received the report. He primarily handled intelligence work related to China. The probability has dropped that much. Marcus asked in surprise. Previous analyses showed a 3% to 5% probability that Lin Tian and Master Lin were the same person. That probability wasn't high, but it was still possible. Supervisor, perhaps it's because Master Lin wasn't wearing a mask that the analysis was more accurate. A 0.01% probability is practically zero. Alright, you've worked hard. I'll give you 2 days off. Get some rest, Marcus said. Master Lin and Lin Tian are both powerful threats. If they can confirm that they are the same person, they will share the information with Dongyian Kingdom. Let Dongyian Kingdom find a way to deal with Lin Tian. Since it's confirmed that it's not him, and they don't even know who Grandmaster Lin is, they definitely can't rashly target Lin Tian. Compared to Lin Tian, Grandmaster Lin poses a much greater threat. Killing Lin Tian might cause Grandmaster Lin to go berserk. Thank you, Supervisor. Humanity on the other end of the phone. Marcus hung up the phone, his brow furrowed. The two weren't the same person. He was almost certain Lin Tian was a martial arts master, and very likely to become a grandmaster in the future. Marcus watched the video of Lin Tian's attack again. Hundreds of iron nails struck the wooden board 6 or 7 meters away in just a few seconds, embedding themselves deeply. Knock knock. Someone knocked on Marcus's office door. Come in, Marcus said. One of his men entered. Supervisor, we've simulated Master Lin's attack using a computer. His man handed over a report. Marcus rubbed his temples. Just give me the results. I'll look at this report later. Yes, sir. Computer simulation results. Within 120 meters, all the iron nails fired by Master Lin have lethal force. The probability of killing a moving target within 100 meters is 97.5%, and the probability of killing a stationary, unprotected target is 100%. Marcus's man said in a deep voice. Marcus said in a deep voice, computer simulation results. In a city, how many people could kill Master Lin? Marcus's man shook his head. We can't use heavy weapons in the city. The simulation showed that many of our soldiers died before Master Lin escaped. Then Master Lin attacked again. Ultimately, all our soldiers were killed by him. Marcus frowned. Using a whole regiment. Marcus's subordinate shook his head. Marcus breathed a slight sigh of relief. Using only a battalion is fine. Let's try simulating with a whole regiment. Sir, no. We initially used a regiment, and they were wiped out in no time. Later, we simulated a division. Marcus, you couldn't even win with a division. Marcus's subordinate smiled wryly. Martial arts masters are incredibly fast, with extremely fast reaction times, and they won't be injured even if hit by light weapons. The city is not conducive to large-scale troop movements, and there are too many buildings that Master Lin can hide in. In the simulation, he escaped due to excessive energy depletion. Once his strength recovers, he can return to fight. Marcus was utterly shocked. A division has 10,000 men, how could they not win without heavy weapons? Is this even humanly possible? All right, you can leave. Marcus waved his hand. He carefully examined the report, and after a long while, he sighed. How could he report this result to his superiors? If only we could win him over or Lin Tian. Thinking of this, Marcus's eyes lit up. Perhaps they could find someone to persuade Lin Tian to join the United States. Winning over Lin Tian would be equivalent to indirectly winning over Grandmaster Lin, who might be useful to them. Our United States is the strongest in the world. Giving Lin Tian some promises should have a good chance of winning him over. Marcus hurriedly left. He needed to report to his superiors in person. Luo Bingning Company. Uncle, what brings you here? Luo Bingning asked in surprise. Xu Yongjun smiled wryly. The paternity test results are in. I've been confused for half my life. I came here specifically to thank Lin Tian. Bingning, what gift do you think I should buy for Lin Tian? Luo Bingning said, Uncle, it's all right if you don't buy anything. Xu Yongjun coughed lightly. He's been a great help to me, so it's only right to buy him a gift. Also, I resigned from your father's company. I want to see if there's anything I can do for him. Luo Bingning said with a strange expression, Uncle, you have tens of millions in assets, right? Do you need to work? Xu Yongjun said, I always need to find something to do. Helping him with something might even help me get in touch with Master Lin. Uncle is interested in martial arts. Luo Bingning suddenly realized, so that's how it is. Although Brother Tian knows some things, I really don't know what he particularly likes. Luo Bingning frowned slightly. She felt a pang of guilt. She was Lin Tian's wife, and yet she didn't even know what Lin Tian liked. Then should I buy him a sports car? There aren't many men who don't like sports cars. Uncle, Xu Yongjun said. Luo Bingning, uncle, he doesn't own a sports car, but isn't giving him one a bit too extravagant. Xu Yongjun shook his head. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be alive. Even if I survived, I'd still have to raise someone else's son. Giving him a sports car isn't something I can't afford. Xu Yongjun's net worth is tens of millions, half of which is real estate, and the rest of his assets add up to 30 or 40 million. Uncle, it's up to you to give him one. Anyway, you're my only uncle. If you give the sports car to Brother Tian, he won't treat you badly. Luo Bingning smiled. Xu Yongjun nodded. Then it's settled. Okay, I won't disturb your work anymore. I'll go check out the various car dealerships. Boom. In the evening, Xu Yongjun drove a Lamborghini Aventador to Lin Tian's neighborhood. He had bought a car that was already in stock. The car's price was close to 10 million. Bingning, who are we waiting for? Lin Tian asked, puzzled. Luo Bingning had just returned and called him to the parking lot. Coming right away. Luo Bingning said with a sweet smile. Soon, Lin Tian heard the roar of a sports car. A black Lamborghini Aventador was approaching them. Lin Tian was puzzled. Was his wife going to introduce him to a beautiful woman? The car drew closer, and Lin Tian saw Xu Yongjun. Squeak! Xu Yongjun stopped the car in front of Lin Tian and his companion. Lin Tian, this car is for you. Thank you for your help, otherwise I would have been completely finished. Xu Yongjun got out of the car and handed the car keys to Lin Tian. Chapter 177. If you make money, I'll make a killing. Uncle, no need. You're Bingning's uncle, so you're my uncle too. Why would I need you to give me a car for such a small favor? Lin Tian quickly said. Xu Yongjun said seriously, if it weren't for you, I'd be living a muddled life, and I'd die a muddled death too. This isn't just a small favor. Lin Tian looked to Luo Bingning for help. Accepting a car worth tens of millions from Luo Bingning's uncle wasn't appropriate. Luo Bingning said, Brother Tian, uncle has already bought it, so you should accept it. A sports car isn't suitable for him. Let's go out to eat. You drive me around, and you can drive Brother Tian's car, uncle. Xu Yongjun nodded. Lin Tian gave his car keys to Xu Yongjun. He and Luo Bingning got into the sports car. Vroom. The engine roared to life. Lin Tian quite liked this Lamborghini Aventador. Many men are interested in cars and guns. Bingning, isn't it a bit inappropriate for me to accept your uncle's car? That was really just a small favor for me. I'll give the car price to your uncle later. Lin Tiandao. Luo Bingning hesitated slightly. Bingning, is there something else your uncle wants to discuss? Lin Tian asked, observing her expression. Luo Bingning replied, my uncle is interested in martial arts. He wants to see if there are any suitable jobs for him around you, and he wants to build a relationship with Master Lin. It's okay if there isn't. Luo Bingning seemed a little embarrassed saying this. At the red light ahead, Lin Tian turned around and said, Bingning, why are you still embarrassed? We're husband and wife. You can tell me anything. Honey, about uncle's matter, Luo Bingning asked. We'll talk about it at dinner. Not long after, Lin Tian and the others arrived at the restaurant. Lin Tian, want some drinks? Xu Yongjun asked. Lin Tian nodded. Sure, I'll have a few drinks with you, uncle. Bingning will drive the sports car back later, and we'll call a designated driver for the other car. After a few rounds of drinks, Xu Yongjun hesitated. Lin Tian chuckled. Uncle, you might not know, but Bingning and I aren't actually boyfriend and girlfriend. We're married, we just haven't had the wedding banquet yet. Bingning told me before we came that you wanted to find something to do. Xu Yongjun looked at Lin Tian and the others in surprise. Lin Tian and Luo Bingning were already married. I wanted to find something to do, to fulfill my martial arts dream. Whether it makes money or not isn't important, Xu Yongjun said. Lin Tian thought for a moment and said, Uncle, I heard from Bingning's mother that you know quite a few people from all walks of life. Xu Yongjun coughed lightly. I do know some shady characters, I'm kind of a hoodlum. I used to get scolded by Bingning's mother a lot. Lin Tian looked at Luo Bingning. Bingning, that jade, take it out and let your uncle take a look. Oh, okay. Luo Bingning took out the jade. The jade had shrunk a little bit. Uncle, touch this jade, feel it. This jade is different from ordinary jade. Lin Tian said. Xu Yongjun picked up the jade, and after a while, he said, I used to gamble on stones for a while, and I've handled quite a lot of jade. This jade is definitely different. I think I've handled this kind of jade before. Xu Yongjun began to think. Half a minute later, his eyes lit up. I remember now. I came across some in Myanmar, and that piece was a bit bigger than this. Uncle, are you sure? Lin Tian asked. Xu Yongjun nodded. Sure. This kind of jade is quite special. And that piece wasn't very big, but it was very expensive, I remember it clearly. Lin Tian asked. How much? It was priced at 800,000 RMB. It can't be made into a bracelet, that price is outrageous. Lin Tian. He'd buy a piece like that for 100 million $800 RMB. That's practically free. Uncle, can you help me find that piece of jade? Also, I need other pieces like this. If you find it, and it's definitely what I want, I'll pay 10 million for a piece the same size as this one. Lin Tian said. He needed to stay with Luo Bingning and couldn't run around, so Xu Yongjun was very, very suitable for this task. 10 million per piece. Lin Tian, are you trying to indirectly return the car fare to me? Xu Yongjun frowned. Lin Tian shook his head. Uncle, really not. I need jade like this, the more the better. Xu Yongjun said. Then I'll get into collecting jade in the future, and I'll run errands for you, meeting jade dealers or antique collectors. Lin Tian smiled. Uncle, how about that? You can travel to various countries. Xu Yongjun chuckled. Of course, but don't buy it for 10 million. I'll only reimburse you for what I spend. I'd be happy to travel for free. Lin Tian shook his head. Uncle, if I buy such large pieces for 10 million, you'll make a profit, but I definitely won't lose. The more you collect, the better. Xu Yongjun said seriously. Lin Tian, are you sure? If I work hard, I might find 100 or 200 pieces a year. Lin Tian. Find 100 or 200 pieces a year. What are you thinking? Uncle, you probably won't find any. Finding 3 to 5 a year would be extremely good. If you find 3, I guarantee you'll reach the Ming Jin level. If you find 10, I guarantee you'll reach the Enjin level. Lin Tian said with a smile. Xu Yongjun excitedly said, Lin Tian, are you sure? You're making me want to buy a plane ticket to Myanmar right now. Sure. Lin Tian nodded. At your age, uncle, becoming a martial arts master is difficult, but if you can find 30, I'll arrange it all for you. Xu Yongjun raised his glass. Lin Tian, then thank you, uncle. Leave it to me. The two drank together. Lin Tian said, Uncle, you have to handle this personally. Also, don't let anyone know I asked for them. Understood. Xu Yongjun nodded. Lin Tian picked up the spirit jade. This is a piece of spirit jade. I'll guide a wisp of spiritual energy into your palm. You'll feel spirit jade much more clearly in the future. Soon, Lin Tian guided a wisp of spiritual energy into specific meridians within Xu Yongjun's palm. This spiritual energy can remain in the meridians for a month. Huh, this jade is much cooler. Xu Yongjun picked up Luo Bingning's spirit jade again. Lin Tian smiled. You'll have a similar feeling when you touch other spirit jade. The cooler it is, the better. Xu Yongjun nodded. He had been worried he'd bought the wrong piece, but now he didn't need to worry anymore. After finishing his meal, Xu Yongjun quickly left. If there's a flight, he'll fly to Myanmar tonight. Honey, are you deliberately taking care of uncle? Luo Bingning asked. Lin Tian shook his head. If your uncle can make money, we'll make a killing. This spirit jade is very valuable. I'd definitely be happy to exchange one spirit jade for a youth preservation pill. Luo Bingning's eyes showed surprise. She knew the value of the youth preservation pill. If it were auctioned, it could easily sell for 3 to 500 million US dollars. The spirit jade is that valuable. If that's the case, 10 million RMB would indeed be a good deal. Chapter 178 The negotiation took place on the high seas. Ji Yu Shuiye, come over. Luo Bingning texted Ji Yu Shuiye after returning home. While they were eating, Ji Yu Shuiye texted Luo Bingning that her father had arrived and needed to discuss something with Lin Tian. Ding dong, soon, Ji Yu Shuiye and her father, Ji Yu Yuanli, arrived. Luo Bingning opened the door, and Ji Yu Yuanli and Ji Yu Shuiye each dragged a large suitcase. Mr. Ji Yu Shuiye, please come in. Luo Bingning said quickly. Hello, Mr. Gu. Lin Tian said with a smile. He used his divine sense of smell to sniff. Both suitcases were filled with rare medicinal herbs brought by Gu Yuanli. Hello, young Master Lin. Hello, Miss Luo. Gu Yuanli said politely. Young Master Lin, these 2 boxes contain the rare medicinal herbs you requested. I brought them personally to prevent any accidents. The quantity of ordinary medicinal herbs is so large that we'd need a truck to deliver them to you. Lin Tian smiled. Mr. Gu, there's no need to send the ordinary herbs along. Just send some when I need them. Also, Mr. Gu, you don't need to call me young Master Lin. Just call me by my name. I'm not some rich young master. Gu Yuanli said. Young Master Lin, although you're not a rich young master, you have a master like Master Lin. Your status is far more distinguished than that of a rich young master. He still insisted on calling Lin Tian young Master Lin. Young Master Lin, please check these medicinal herbs. Lin Tian shook his head. No need to check. Mr. Gu, you're an expert in this field, you shouldn't make a mistake. He possessed a keen sense of smell and had already checked. Mr. Gu, how much are these? Lin Tian inquired. Gu Yuanli replied, let's not count this as money. Consider it a gift from the Gu family to you, young Master Lin. Lin Tian shook his head. That won't do. I definitely need to pay, but it might have to wait until next month. He had already withdrawn Hua Yin's money from last month, but Luo Bingning's company was short of funds, so he invested 40 million. If Luo Bingning asked her family for money, her father would definitely give it to her, but Luo Bingning hadn't asked her family. The company would most likely make a profit, and Lin Tian's investment should yield a good return. Mr. Gu, just give me a price based on the market rate. I'll definitely verify it later, so don't underreport it. Lin Tian said. Gu Yuanli smiled. Young Master Lin, usually it's people who are afraid of overreporting, but you're actually afraid I'll underreport it. These medicinal herbs are worth about 80 million on the market. 2 boxes of rare medicinal herbs, 80 million isn't a high price. Without strong connections, you couldn't buy them even for 100 million, let alone 80 million. The Gu family simply wouldn't sell them if Lin Tian hadn't spoken up. Rare medicinal herbs often require a long time to grow. Once used, they're gone forever. It's not just a matter of money. Mr. Gu, are you sure it's 80 million? If I find out later that their market price is much higher, it will be difficult for us to cooperate in the future if you are not honest. Lin Tiandao. Gu Yuanli said, that's their market price, it's just that some things can't be bought at the market price. Young Master Lin, if you offer more money, I won't sell it to you. Luo Bingning chuckled. One was worried the other was overpaying, the other worried the price was lower than the market value. Alright, then it'll be 80 million. I'll definitely give you the money next month. If you urgently need it, I'll think of another way, Lin Tian said. The 3 billion yuan that the Zheng family lost was in a fixed deposit. He only had 10 to 20 million yuan in his account right now, which wasn't a small amount, but it really couldn't cover the 80 million yuan cost for the medicinal herbs. Lin Tian planned to sell 1 or 2 youth preservation pills later. He had already received the batch of medicinal herbs from Dean Shi, and with the herbs sent by Gu Yuanli, he could refine 300 to 400 youth preservation pills, which would definitely be enough for the next 5 years. Lin Tian didn't plan to refine more youth preservation pills. Scarcity drives up value. Young Master Lin, there's no rush. These medicinal herbs were already stored there. Our Gu family isn't completely starving yet, Gu Yuanli said. Lin Tian nodded. Alright, Mr. Gu, has the time and place been set? How many people will be attending? Gu Yuanli replied, it's set. The time is tomorrow at noon, and the location is confirmed by them, on a yacht. Lin Tian asked in surprise, the negotiation location is on a yacht. Gu Yuanli sighed softly, they probably want to give me a hard time. That yacht is worth 300 million US dollars. Young Master Lin, if it doesn't work out, I'll negotiate with them again. Lin Tian shook his head. No need. Gu Yuanli's expression turned somewhat grave. Young Master Lin, there might be 30 or 40 people attending the negotiations tomorrow. There are 3 powerful groups each from South Korea and Japan. Their strength is no weaker than our GU families. Lin Tian asked, what is their main purpose in acquiring the GU family? GU Yuanli said, our GU family is a family of traditional Chinese medicine practitioners, possessing numerous prescriptions. They're after those prescriptions for two reasons. Secondly, they want the medicinal herb bases our GU family owns. They only care about the pharmaceutical factories and such. Lin Tian asked in surprise, medicinal herb bases. GU Yuanli nodded, our GU family owns over 20 sizable medicinal herb bases across the country. These are the foundation of our GU family. Many medicinal herbs have age requirements and need time to cultivate. If they control all the medicinal herb bases in our country, they might sell herbs that aren't old enough. Then traditional Chinese medicine in China will be finished. Lin Tian nodded. Many traditional Chinese medicine doctors are quite skilled, but they can't overcome the problems with some medicinal herbs. The treatment effect might be compromised. Young Master Lin, if we sell those things, our GU family's money is enough for 10 lifetimes. But doing that would be a betrayal of our ancestors. GU Yuanli said solemnly. Lin Tian nodded. Faced with the frenzied suppression from international capital, the GU family's ability to resist so stubbornly was truly remarkable. Mr. GU, I'm just a young man, my intervention probably won't be of much use. Master Lin will be there tomorrow. When and from where? Lin Tian asked. GU Yuanli said happily, it's wonderful that Master Lin is involved. How about we leave at the entrance of the residential area at 9 in the morning? It's a bit of a distance to the yacht marina. Lin Tian nodded. Okay. GU Yuanli stood up. Young Master Lin, thank you. Lin Tian smiled. Mr. GU, you're too kind. I should be thanking you. These medicinal herbs are very important to me. With these herbs, he wouldn't be afraid of the medicinal herbs being overpriced. Soon, GU Yuanli and his group took their leave. Luo Bingning said, honey, be careful tomorrow. The yacht might sail into international waters, and some of them might be armed. That's probably why they're using a yacht. Lin Tian looked at Luo Bingning with surprise. Bingning, you actually thought of that. Not bad. Even President GU probably didn't think of that. Lin Tian said with a smile. Luo Bingning said, GU Shui's father is probably an honest businessman. I just encountered spies a few days ago. You also encountered that dangerous oil tanker a few days ago. I think about things a bit more. Lin Tian nodded slightly. Your analysis is very accurate. But you don't need to worry, they're the ones who should be worried. International waters are great, those who don't behave can be thrown in to feed the sharks. Chapter 179 I'm best at reasoning. The next morning, a little sadness. As Lin Tian left the room, he muttered to himself. The night before last, Luo Bingning had a black iron treasure chest above her head. Yesterday, during his livestream, the chest changed to a bronze one, and it's still there now. The chest's upgrade speed has slowed down. Luo Bingning now knows he's the masked man and knows he knows a lot, so her emotional fluctuations have lessened. Although he has acquired many skills, his medical skills are still only at the Grandmaster level, which is a very serious problem. Honey, I'm going to the orphanage tomorrow. If you come back early, could you pick me up? The children miss you a lot. Luo Bingning said sweetly after finishing breakfast. Tomorrow is Saturday, she doesn't have to work. Lin Tian smiled and said, give me a kiss and I'll go. Luo Bingning blushed slightly, but thinking of her mother's words, and the beauties in the neighborhood, she nodded almost imperceptibly. Luo Bingning's voice was barely audible. Lin Tian hugged Luo Bingning and kissed her. Luo Bingning's face flushed red, her heart pounding. This was only the second time she'd kissed Lin Tian. She was used to hugging and cuddling, but kissing Lin Tian was a completely different story. Soon, the bronze treasure chest turned into a silver treasure chest. Lin Tian didn't let go of Luo Bingning. 2 or 3 minutes later, the silver treasure chest above Luo Bingning's head changed color again. It became a golden treasure chest. You bad boy, I can't breathe. Lin Tian released her, and Luo Bingning said coquettishly. Silly girl, breathe through your nose. Lin Tian chuckled. Luo Bingning rolled her eyes at Lin Tian. I know, but I wasn't used to it just now. You'll get used to it after a few more kisses. Lin Tian reached out and ruffled Luo Bingning's hair, laughing. HMPH, I told you, we'll see how you behave. Honey, I'm leaving. Luo Bingning quickly left. Lin Tian frowned slightly. A massive amount of information flooded his mind, along with powerful energy, causing significant changes in his body, especially his mental strength. He had just opened the golden treasure chest. Unfortunately, he still didn't obtain the Grandmaster level ancient medical technique. What he obtained was the God level beast taming technique. I finally got a golden treasure chest, and I didn't get anything. What use is this beast taming technique to me? Lin Tian sighed. If he encountered a lion or tiger that didn't obey, he'd slap it. If it still didn't obey, he'd slap it again. A few slaps would definitely subdue him. The beast taming technique seemed useless. Would he control a pack of wild dogs to bite anyone who offended him? Just thinking about it made his eyes water. 15 minutes passed, the skill acquisition ended, and Lin Tian clearly felt his mental strength had increased significantly. Gaining the divine level beast taming technique did have other benefits. With his current mental strength, he estimated he could go 10 days or half a month without sleep and still be full of energy. I have to go out, Lin Tian muttered. He left the residential area, and half an hour later, he changed his appearance and took a taxi to the entrance. Here's your money. Lin Tian took out a red 100 yuan bill. The taxi driver nervously said, Sir, I don't have any change, please forget about the fare. A Zhongshan suit doesn't usually convey the same aura or presence on everyone, but Lin Tian wore it with an exceptionally strong presence. The driver hadn't dared to press the accelerator too hard the whole way, and when braking, he tried to keep the car coming to a smooth stop. Lin Tian looked to be in his 40s, wearing a high-quality Zhongshan suit, and coming to such an upscale neighborhood, the driver assumed he'd run into a high-ranking official. Keep the change. Lin Tian left the money and got out of the car. Thank you, sir. The driver quickly said. Lin Tian hadn't gone very far. The fare was only about 20 yuan, allowing him to earn a considerable amount more. Lin Tian walked towards a stretched Rolls-Royce Phantom parked by the roadside. Boss, Master Lin is here. The driver next to Gu Yuanli reminded him. Where? Gu Yuanli asked, puzzled. He had been looking at the entrance of the residential complex. Boss, to the right. Gu Yuanli quickly turned his head. He saw Lin Tian walking towards him, and he also saw the taxi. Grandmaster Lin actually came by taxi. The ways of martial arts masters are truly unpredictable. This thought flashed through Gu Yuanli's mind. He quickly jogged forward. Grandmaster Lin. Gu Yuanli clasped his hands in greeting. He was a little nervous. The Gu family wasn't weak, but a martial arts grandmaster's influence far surpassed that of the Gu family. Mr. Gu, a handshake will suffice. We must keep up with the times. Lin Tian said with a smile. He extended his hand and shook hands with Gu Yuanli. Grandmaster Lin is right. Grandmaster Lin, please. Lin Tian and his companion quickly got into the car. The driver saw this in the rearview mirror and became even more certain that the person who had just gotten into his car was a high-ranking leader. The service was quite attentive, wasn't it? The driver secretly reflected. Grandmaster Lin, I'm a huge fan now. I've watched all your videos. Please don't call me President Gu, just call me Young Gu. Gu Yuanli said cautiously. Lin Tian looked younger than him, but Gu Yuanli judged that Lin Tian was no less than 80 years old. Many people online estimated that Grandmaster Lin was over 100 years old. Erhu, Guqin, Suona, martial arts, feng shui, Grandmaster Lin was a master of all five. Each of these required considerable time and effort. President Gu, you're my fan, so don't be so polite. Calling you Young Gu makes me sound very old. I'm still young, haha. Lin Tian told me about your situation. I'm very good at reasoning. Lin Tian said with a smile. Thank you, Grandmaster Lin. Gu Yuanli said. Lin Tian's approachable demeanor made him relax a bit. Beep beep. Half an hour later, Gu Yuanli's phone rang. He answered the call. Mr. Gu, you're too slow. The rest of us have arrived and are already on our way. Why don't you find a boat to come over? A voice came from the phone. Gu Yuanli's face darkened. Mr. Kui, isn't this inappropriate? It's not yet the agreed boarding time. Mr. Gu, don't be angry. It's just finding a yacht. With your connections, Mr. Gu, it's a piece of cake. The person on the other end of the line was Kui Jinhao, who said with a smile. Gu Yuanli said in a deep voice, Mr. Kui, I have a distinguished guest with me. What you're doing is extremely impolite. Kui Jinhao said calmly, your Gu family is outdated. Keep up if you can, don't force it if you can't. By the way, you'd better find a bigger yacht, lest your boat runs out of fuel halfway there. With that, Kui Jinhao hung up the phone. Gu Yuanli's face turned ashen. Master Lin, I'm sorry, I didn't expect them to pull this stunt. They're trying to put even more pressure on me. Gu Yuanli took a deep breath. Lin Tian smiled faintly, is that boat his? Gu Yuanli nodded. The Kui family is a very powerful family in South Korea. Their assets are 3 times that of our Gu family. Given their tactics, maybe we shouldn't go. Lin Tian shook his head. Why not? I'm quite curious to see what other tricks they have up their sleeve. Chapter 180 Mr. Kui, do you like sharks? Mr. Mr. Lin, please. Lin Tian and his group arrived at the dock, where a 100-foot luxury yacht, already fully fueled, awaited them. Lin Tian and Gu Yuanli boarded the yacht, which quickly set sail. Master Lin, we're on a high-speed yacht, capable of reaching 80 kilometers per hour, but it will still take 5 or 6 hours to reach our destination, Gu Yuanli said. Lin Tian chuckled, I rarely go to sea, this is just a trip for fun. Did you tell them I was coming? Gu Yuanli shook his head. I didn't tell them because I was afraid they'd target you. If something happened to you, it would be a loss for the entire nation of China. Lin Tian thought of the giant black fish lurking in the sea. If a giant black fish were to launch a torpedo at their submarine, a single torpedo could obliterate the entire vessel. Mr. Gu, I'm going to my room to rest. Yes, Master Lin. Lin Tian went to his room, locked the door, and took out his laptop. He quickly hacked into another yacht. After checking, Lin Tian found nothing unusual. They hadn't contacted anyone from Japan, South Korea, or the United States, so the chances of a torpedo attack were low. Less than half an hour later, Lin Tian went outside. Master Lin, why did you come out? Lin Tian said, I'm not used to the rocking, and I can't sleep. I'd rather be outside enjoying the sea breeze and sunshine. If there was a missile or torpedo attack outside, he would definitely be able to detect it and leave the ship immediately. 5 or 6 hours passed. Lin Tian and his cruise yacht reached international waters, and they were only 10 or 20 kilometers away from their destination. Master Lin, look over there. That's the yacht. It's a brand new ship, worth $300 million, and it was only delivered to Kui Jinhao half a month ago. The 2 yachts can't get too close at sea. We'll have to take a small boat over later. I apologize for the inconvenience, Master Lin. Gu Yuanli said apologetically. The 2 yachts drew closer. The yacht grew larger and larger in Lin Tian and his group's eyes. Their 100-foot yacht wasn't small, but it was far, far smaller than that yacht. Their yacht was only 33 meters long, while Kui Jinhao's superyacht reached an astonishing 120 meters. Splash! On Kui Jinhao's yacht, someone poured blood food into the sea, and several sharks scrambled for it. Chairman Kui, you're too wicked. They'll probably wet themselves when they come over in their small speedboat. A man nearby, holding a wine glass, said with a smile. Kui Jinhao, who was pouring the blood offering, smiled and said, dealing with Gu Yuanli using normal methods is troublesome. We need to give him a little surprise. A man from Donggying Kingdom nearby laughed. Chairman Kui, with your arrangement, things should be easier for us to negotiate later. The Gu family should just obediently sell their assets to us. Another man said, we need to put pressure on them, make them sell at a lower price, otherwise we'll continue to pressure them. If they don't sell now, they'll only sell at a lower price later. Several people chatted idly. They were still several hundred meters away, and they thought Lin Tian and his group couldn't hear them, but in reality, Lin Tian could hear them clearly. Master Lin, let's switch to a smaller boat. Gu Yuanli said. Their yacht had a small speedboat with it. Lin Tian glanced at Gu Yuanli. With his strength, carrying Gu Yuanli across the sea was no problem, but dragging an older man along was a different story. Boom! Lin Tian and his companion boarded the speedboat, which quickly set off. Several sharks noticed the commotion and swam towards their boat. Mr. Gu, Mr. Lin, hold on tight. There are sharks ahead. The crew member on the boat warned them. Several sharks surfaced, their dorsal fins visible, and these sharks were swimming towards their speedboat. The speedboat was larger than the sharks. Sharks generally don't ram speedboats, but there have been news reports of speedboats being capsized by sharks. Why are there sharks? Gu Yuanli frowned. He wasn't afraid at the moment. He was joking, a martial arts master was sitting next to him. How could a few sharks pose a threat to them? Soon, the speedboat and Kui Jinhao's superyacht docked. Lin Tian and Gu Yuanli boarded the superyacht. Mr. Gu, weren't you scared? I like sharks. They're powerful predators, and their prey rarely escapes death. Kui Jinhao laughed loudly. And this is, Kui Jinhao's scrutinizing gaze fell on Lin Tian. Mr. Gu, you can't compete with the market economy. Are you trying to use policies to hold us back? We won't fall for that. Another person sneered. Gu Yuanli said, let me introduce you. This is Master Lin. You might have heard of him. One of the men from Dongying narrowed his eyes. Master Lin, who's all the rage online right now? Typhoon Hague changed course, and many people online in our country are saying it's your doing. He gestured with his hand behind his back. A dozen or so people emerged from several spots on the yacht, all carrying guns, pistols and rifles. The muzzles of their guns were all pointed at Lin Tian. Grandmaster Lin, I watched the live stream. You said you could stop bullets. We're in international waters now, perfect for a test. The man from Dongying Kingdom sneered. He had originally intended these armed men to intimidate Gu Yuanli, but he hadn't expected Lin Tian to follow. Killing Lin Tian would be ideal. Bang! Bang! As soon as the man from Dongying Kingdom finished speaking, a dozen gunmen pulled their triggers, bullets accurately aimed at Lin Tian. Faced with close-range fire from a dozen gunmen, an ordinary martial arts grandmaster might not be able to escape unscathed. But Lin Tian was a grandmaster of martial arts. His protective aura could easily withstand such an attack. A horrifying scene unfolded. All the bullets were embedded in Lin Tian's protective aura, blocked entirely by it. Lin Tian stood there, completely unharmed. Why fight? Can't we reason things out? Lin Tian shook his head. As he spoke, he flicked his right hand, and instantly a dozen bullets ricocheted, each accurately killing a gunman. Master Lin, I was just testing you. Actually, I greatly admire your strength, Master Lin. The man who had just been attacked by the gunman said tremulously. He retreated as he spoke. Lin Tian smiled slightly. It's all right. I prefer reasoning and never like fighting. Don't get too close to the side of the boat, you might get blown overboard. There are over a dozen sharks down there, it's dangerous. Just then, the man from Dongying Kingdom suddenly flew up, his body clearing the meter-high railing. Splash! Water splashed out on the surface. The man from Dongying Kingdom landed in the sea. Look at my jinx. I was just trying to warn him, but I didn't expect him to actually be blown overboard by the sea breeze. Hurry and save him. I've used up too much strength to save him. Lin Tian said quickly. Everyone. There wasn't much of a sea breeze just now. The guy who fell into the sea must have weighed 170 pounds. How strong a wind would it take to blow him over a meter-high railing? Ah! A scream quickly followed. A dozen sharks happily began their meal. Lin Tian looked at Kui Jinhao. Chairman Kui likes sharks. They should like you too.